Hey everybody, it's Wednesday night, and it's time for Super Geeked Up.
Ah! Oh, or that
I was
too.
trying to, I
Yeah.
was trying to do the X-Men. Hey everybody, I'm Jeff. Welcome to the show. I'm joined, of course, by Francis Fernandez here, aka the other guy.
Hi.
No guests to just tonight, so it's just us. But hey, this is Super Geeked Up. We're going to talk geeky topics, play fun geek-themed improv games. If you've never watched us before, welcome. Hopefully, we'll have some fun with us. And if you're live, you can give us some cool suggestions for our improv games. We're going to do super Loveline and ridiculous rhyming. Those are always fun. We're going to talk dogs and dragons later on in the show. And hey to everybody who's already live, Greg and Josh, listeners mate Michael. But Pierre was actually here 3 hours early because that's when I first put up the stream, just to get it ready. So Pierre,
Oh,
well
okay.
done. Yes, I put it up earlier in the day now, so anybody can jump in the chat from
Yeah.
that point on. That's all right, listeners, mate. We have you awesome people in the chat to join us. That's all we really need. But next week, Lori Foster will be back with some new cool projects. She's been on a couple times before, so back to guests next week. All right. And of course, what that means usually is, for some reason, this is the longest show ever when it's just the two of us. I don't know why, but that's always how it happens.
I talk slower.
Oh, is that it?
Yes.
I see it now. Yes. Okay. I never noticed before. All right, everybody. Hey, all right. Well, let's get to thanks for being here. Thanks if you're watching in post. Let's get to our first super geeky question.
All right. If you can think back as far as 1997, and I guess before that, because it started before that, you probably
Started
remember
like
correct.
92 or so, I think.
Oh, really? When did,
Well,
wow.
it went for 5 seasons.
Oh, that's good. Okay, so 92. If you remember,
91, 92, I don't know, something like that.
if you remember back to 92, there's a show called X-Men based off of a comic book by Marvel, and now it's on Disney Plus. As of like right now, there's the new version of it. There's like
Today,
the next season,
the first
season
two episodes
6.
debuted today.
So we want to know, who is your favorite mutant, and what mutant power would you like to have if you could have a mutant power?
Oh, I love those mutants.
Mutants.
They're so tasty. The croissants and the mutants.
I'm a little surprised Gambit didn't call mutants. I want to fight the mutants with
you say
my
fat
big
mutant?
No, I want to fight. Fat,
Oh,
yeah,
I
fat.
thought you said fat.
No, I want to
well,
fight.
Just go to the blob if you want a fat one.
No, fat. Fat and fat are two different words.
You want to fight the mutants?
Yeah. If I eat too much, I fight. If I want to punch someone, I fight. See? Two different words.
Yes. And then if I see Rogue, I want to fuck.
That'd be...
What? All right. What's happening?
I have. By the way, that's what my staff is for. Anyway, yes.
It was actually 1992. Halloween 1992 is when it debuted. I was correct.
Oh, I was about a wee 12-year-old.
Oh, all right. Yep, 5 seasons. All right. Anyway, yeah. So X-Men 97, which is the continuation of the show, came out. So we want to know, what's the question? Oh yeah, what's your favorite? Who's your favorite mutant, right? And what mutant power would you want to have? Tell us
Did you say you've seen the dude? Did you watch the 2 episodes?
So I watched about an hour and a half ago. I watched the first one, and I got to a little bit of the second one, and I had to stop because obviously I did the show. But so yes, I watched the first episode and part of the second.
Does it look like it's in the 90s?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, it looks exactly like the 90s show.
Yeah, but the 90s show didn't necessarily look like it was from the 90s, though. Do they have pagers and like?
That's the funny thing you said that. There's one character that says to Jubilee, "I'll page you," and I'm like, "Page you?" And I was like, "Oh shit, that's right. It's set in 1997."
Oh yeah, all the kids that are like all the the millennial kids or the Gen whatever A Alpha
Gen Z or Gen Alpha
are like, what the hell is a page? Like paper? Like, are they going to throw paper at each other?
Right.
What's going on here?
Well, that could work. Write your number down, throw the paper at them. That's how you used to do it, right? You put your number on the paper.
I hope people, because I hope people in high school still pass notes to each other. Hi, Chaz.
Hello, Chaz. We're talking your favorite mutants and what mutant power you like to have. While we're waiting for some answers. So I think it was a solid start for the show. I was not one. I mean, I watched some of the other one. It's not one of my favorites, like a lot of people, the original series. But if you like the original series, it's exactly like that. So, um,
All energy weapons, no
actually, the
bullets.
fight scenes are done really well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, it's like a lot of Sentinel weapons so far.
Yeah. It's just a
Uh,
bunch of like beams. No,
well, yeah,
no, no, no guns. It's the GI Joe, version of fighting.
yes, which I appreciate actually. I like
Yeah.
cartoons back in the day. It's the theme song. You know what? It's even better. It's
I
basically
saw the
it's
theme
exactly the
song.
same, except in the very beginning they had like I don't know, it was like a little bit more bass or something, but it's a little more pizzazz. In the beginning, I'm like, oh, that's even better, man. That's rocks.
I wanted to have like a saxophone and make it jazzy.
Oh, it's because it's very synthy too.
It isn't the well. I mean,
Uh,
it's the '90s.
yeah,
That's all you got is
yeah. I
synth.
mean, some of my criticism because I watched some of the original yesterday too. Is that it's there's some really corny stuff. Some of the actors come
Oh,
across very corny,
yeah.
but not as much as it originally was, I don't think. And some of the actors like Magneto and Cyclops, I think, pull it off, even when pull off the gravitas needed. But it's kind of in that style of 80s, 90s kind of ish stuff. But because I enjoyed it, so
My only issue, because I did watch the I want to say it's not a direct sequel
wait, did you
because
watch it?
no, I just watched the
Yeah.
intro. I didn't watch anything else but the
We
intro.
just well, yeah, the theme song actually is pretty much the best.
Right. Oh yeah, but they still have a character in there that's supposedly dead. So like
Professor X,
why yeah, so why
he's
show
dead.
yeah, why
He's dead.
show him in the intro if he's not even there? And put Morph in the intro. They added Morph in the intro, which was he was not originally in the intro.
But he was.
In the original 90 whatever.
Well, because I just watched the original pilot, first 2, 3 episodes of the original last night, and he's in
Uh,
all of them.
oh, it wasn't multiple or
No,
not
it was
multiple.
Morph. I
Oh.
actually found Morph really annoying in that one. He's not as annoying in this one, but also because he's not featured very much.
Oh.
Um, but yeah, it is a little weird that they put him in there, but mainly just because it starts with them referencing his death, I guess. And the second episode, he's not in the intro anymore.
Oh.
The intro actually changes slightly in the second episode.
Oh, because they added
I
a
won't tell you why,
character.
because I won't spoil this, because the first episode has a great twist at the end. I actually really liked what they did.
Yeah, the they introduce Jubilee's arch nemesis, Melancholies. She's no jubilation. She's just kind of sad.
Right.
She, she instead of fireworks, it's just wet paper towels that come out of
Oh
her
my God,
hands.
terrible. She puts a damper on everybody's party.
Just yeah. It's like, oh, now I gotta clean up wet paper towels.
I
Ugh.
think the actor who's doing Jubilee is and actually, by the way, I think most of the actors are the same from the '90s. Actually, I'm
I
gonna
think
look it
they're
up,
all the
but
same.
yeah,
Yeah.
she's doing a really good job. I'll get used to it. It's fine. I do wish they did change her look a little bit. I did love the look of her originally in the '90s.
Oh yeah.
If it was this original look too, I would have been fine. I'm just so used to her look. Pretty much everybody else looks the same though.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's my quick review of X-Men '97. Check it out. Let's see here. All right, let's see. Yeah, let's get to some answers here. Your favorite mutant powers. The ability to slow time to get 48-hour days. Ah, okay. Here's the problem with that though, Greg.
Don't sleep.
Do you? But if you keep aging normally, then you're gonna be fucked, right? I guess if your aging can slow as well, then that's fine. But otherwise, like you're gonna be like twice as old as everyone else.
Oh, I guess so.
Then they're really gonna think you robbed the cradle, Greg.
Nah. He looks so young and vibrant.
He does look actually very youthful. You're right.
Yeah.
He's vivacious.
Yeah.
I love Kitty Pryde because I think she was pretty. Jennifer Walters is just sexy. Well, Jennifer Walters isn't a mutant because she has gamma radiation, but yes, I mean we need the obligatory right She-Hulk reference. I like Shadowcat a lot. Kitty Pryde, absolutely.
It's weird that in the movies they never give her code name.
Oh, they don't ever call her Shadowcat, do they? They just call her Kitty.
Mm.
That is interesting because Shadowcat's a great code name.
Yeah. I mean, they're
Hmm.
walking around. The guy is his name is Scott Summers. They called him Cyclops to his face whenever he's there around. You know, it's like, well, call Kitty. Or Colossus or something. Like they called
Yeah,
by their code
that is
name.
interesting
But
that they
Kitty,
didn't.
no,
Unless
no
she
code name
was
for
she
Kitty.
was a new member, so unless it was the idea was she didn't get the code name yet, maybe that's what they were trying to do.
Maybe.
Tempest has the best power. I will take time travel anytime. I actually don't know Tempest, but time travel absolutely do. I would love that. Great choice, Scorpio. Thanks for being here. Rogue, just for sheer beauty. Yeah, she's always been my favorite X-Men.
That's for sheer booty. You're right.
Oh fuck! This is actually good. I forgot all about the booty thing you said with the Rogue. Well, you know why? I don't think you ever see her ass in the first episode.
Probably not.
Because you told me they
nerfed
we're gonna
it.
talk about this next week because it happens to do with something our guest is doing next week.
Yeah, they nerfed it. They got rid of the curve.
I don't know, but anyway, that didn't. So, but Rogue looked great in the show in terms of the rest of
still
her.
has that very southern drawl.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. But her and Gambit are very flirty and all that stuff. That's good.
30 years later, they still sound the same. That's pretty good.
That is amazing.
I don't think I'd
I
sound
think
the
Rogue
same
is beautiful, and she is my favorite X-Men. I wouldn't want her power, but she's my favorite. I wish I had the power to stop my cat from eating computer cables.
Isn't that just called spraying the cables with stuff they don't like?
Scorpio says, when it comes to my favorites, the weirder the better. He loves Husk, who rips off her skin to reveal another layer of whatever material she wants. I remember her. Or Maggot, whose intestines are slugs. Oh, gross.
What about the guy that just had like little spikes on their body and that was it? Like their mutant power was these tiny spikes.
Well, but that does it's like a defensive thing, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Like an armadillo kind of. Well, armadillo. I don't know if they have spikes.
You're thinking of like a
hedgehog.
Hedgehog or something.
Like porcupine. Right? That's what I'm trying to think of.
Armadillo is armored.
Armored, yes. Yeah. Scorpio, what did Maggot do? Did he like shoot the slugs at people? Could he command the slugs? Or I don't know. Oh, they live outside him. Okay. Yeah, I guess he can. The slugs do something. There was an experiment where they de-age rats. He'll just take those drugs when he slows down time for 48 days. Okay. I'm sure it's fine for humans. All right, so let's see. Well, okay, so Rogue is my favorite mutant. I would probably want more like Nightcrawler's power though, teleportation. Although ideally even more powerful because he can only go somewhere he's been and can picture. I think right in his mind.
He has to visualize where he can.
Okay, let me ask you this because I want to travel around the world. If he's been to the Eiffel Tower, can he visualize the Eiffel? He should be able to, right?
I guess so. I mean,
and go.
No, it used to be in the movies. I think it was he could only teleport in line of sight. Yeah, but you might be right. It's just wherever they.
Okay, so yeah, line of sight isn't. I mean, that's still cool, but I want to travel around the world. Basically, is what I want to do without having to get on a plane. Oh, that's still cool. I could like look out my window, teleport to my car, right? I'm saying
it's raining.
Yeah. Well, today was snowing here, man. It was
there you go.
Annoying. Yeah. All right. His slugs could eat anything, and the more crazy stuff they ate, it would give him more power. Oh, interesting. That's Maggot. All right.
Of all the things to be like, you know what we need to do? We need to make a character that's kind of gross, but also like make him like weirdly powerful because he probably is difficult to kill because the maggots heal him or something, or the maggots are like, even though they're maggots, they just like, let's make a really gross character. I mean, it's not as bad as like a mutant with foot odor or something, or like body odor. I guess you could always have one of those, I suppose.
Well, yeah. Well, that was like the Mystery Men, right? Paul Rubens, the fart guy.
Yeah, but he farted though, so he was projectile farting.
Yeah, but
which is a pretty good power.
Similar to like a body odor thing, right?
I wouldn't mind that power actually, because then you could always then it's always the one who dealt it, and you can just kind of like, just as a game, just make it seem like other people are farting in a room. just for
Oh,
no
I see.
reason.
Okay,
Yeah.
I gotcha. All right. So who's your favorite mutant, and what power would you want?
Well, I think Jean-Luc Picard, aka Professor X,
Okay.
because he is the most powerful mutant. I
Yes.
kind of gravitate towards that because he's the strongest one. He could stop people from moving and read everyone's mind and change everyone's minds if he wanted to. He has that power.
That's a lot of
Um,
power, though.
it's a lot
You
of
need
well,
you need a
he
lot of responsibility.
yeah. Well, the ga- so I guess even though that's not really much of a trade off, but I guess that's why they're like, you know what, he can't be perfect. Let's make sure he can't walk, right? Let's just give him a floating wheelchair. Um,
Right.
so I guess but whatever, he can still get everywhere. It's not like stairs are an issue because the wheelchair floats. But anyway, so yeah, and I guess the power I would want is like I can wear, I want the power of Sally Field as a flying nun, and I can just wear a hat, and then I can just go into the air wherever I want, and just fly to my destination. Just based on my headgear,
I
and
forgot about the
different
flying
headgear
nun.
is different speeds. So
Are you saying she was a mutant?
I mean, she was the only one I think in that whole TV show that could fly. She was the only one,
When
which means
how did was the hat made her fly, or was she on a broom? What did she do?
it was the hat. So her habit had like wings on. Well, the the convent that she like was a part of, all of the nuns had like wings on their habits, right? But hers was the only one that let her fly. No one else could fly except for her, and then she just had the ability to fly.
That's what it was
So
called, right? The
dumb.
flying nun.
Flying nun, yeah.
Did she like do good deeds and help people like a superhero?
Yeah, I mean, it was a nun thing. I guess it was. I don't know too much about the show other than she had the power to fly.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, I
and
know of it. I'm trying to. I don't know if I ever saw it as a kid. I
uh,
might have.
with terrible green screen, right? Like just awful green screen. Because it's like the '60s still. Uh, but yeah, Gidget flying. That'd be kind
Oh,
of cool.
oh wait, she wasn't Gidget.
Sally Field was Gidget, yeah,
Sally Field was Gidget.
yeah,
Shit, really?
yeah.
I don't know why I
Sally
thought it
Field
was
was
something else.
Gidget before she
Okay,
was
I did watch Gidget.
a flying nun. Yeah.
You're right. You're really bringing them back here. These shows. Nice.
Yeah.
It's good. Educating people, man.
On shows that no one is watching.
Well, but people I'm sure have.
Oh yeah. Well, oh,
Here's Tammy to tell us about the flying nun. The concept was that she was so tiny the habit made her fly.
she was tiny.
What? So any small nun would be able to fly with that habit then?
Well, they look like wings. Like they look like airplane wings. So
Did
I
they
guess
flap?
technically, no. So it relied on a heavy breeze, if I recall correctly. Like it required a strong wind for her. But again, she was the only one that could fly. But I guess because she was tiny, either that or she was like cool. And unlike all the other nuns, she wore a bikini under her clothing, so she was lighter. She
Oh
was
wait.
Gidget.
Oh, because Gidget was in a bikini at the beach a lot, right? Is that
Gidget
the
was
idea?
just yeah, she was a surfer. She was a surfer girl. Gidget.
Was it like like Southern California, right? Is that where she was?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Oh, it was a gift from her dad. Oh, from God. Oh, it was a gift from
Gift from her
God.
dad.
Well, I mean,
Well, yeah, if she's a mutant, the flying power could be a gift from her
technically,
dad.
if you're a nun, God is your dad. Um, technically, God is everyone's
Actually,
dad.
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, wow. Well, she did it regularly, as is her habit.
Oh, I was waiting for it. This is her
All
habit.
right.
All right. If you just joined us, we were talking favorite mutants, what mutant power you want, because X-Men 97
and Sally
came out
Field.
Disney Plus.
And
for some
Aunt
reason,
May.
Sally Field.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know. So still the same. Rosemary, whatever her name is, she's still my favorite Aunt May from the.
Because she looked like because she was 100 years old and the aunt of.
She looks like Aunt May.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just like we said, she's making her younger and younger, right? Yeah,
Holy
that's
gamoly, married. Oh, I didn't know that.
Mhm.
Her hubby, her husband gave her the gift of flight.
Well, yeah, when you're just like, well, when you have God, I'm never gonna beat that, right? So
It could have been a cooler power though than just flight, though. Like, I want to be able to shoot laser beams from my eyes or something.
no,
Give
you
me
don't like
something.
flight, huh? I
Give me
mean, that
something
wouldn't be my
cool.
top choice either.
No,
It
flight is
doesn't.
cool. I picked flight as my as a
Oh,
as
it did. You're
power.
right. Wait a
Yeah.
minute. Why you're saying now you would want more than that?
Well, because I didn't know God was giving her
Oh,
powers.
okay. All right.
I want something else. I want some crazy powers.
Okay, let's just make that his nephew was in fourth grade. He wrote a short story about a superhero who was able to predict the last word of every sentence and stop a robbery at a diner. Wait. So I'm trying to think about this. Did the robber say like stick and the guy said, "Oh, he's gonna say up, stop him. He's a robber." Like, how does that? I'm trying to think, how would that stop a robbery?
We're gonna rob this place. Ugh, stop finishing my sentences, kid.
Oh, maybe that is how he foiled up. He just frustrated him so much. He's like,
No,
"Kid, would you get out
yeah.
of here?"
Only the one word
Ah!
though. It's always the one
Oh,
word
that's
though,
right. Damn it.
right?
Is it
So it'd
just
have
what
to be
the last word, right? Get out of here.
yeah.
Okay, you have to be here.
Here? No, stop it. Stop it. Urgh.
Ah, fuck you.
You?
That actually is a very funny power, though. Tammy will take Wonder Woman's powers. Okay. Well, yeah, not, but she also has God given powers, right? So
Yes,
nothing wrong with that.
Zeus. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Is she from Zeus?
Yeah,
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Zeus fucked everybody. The freaking
he did.
weirdo.
Yeah, whenever she calls out to her dad, she's like, "Hey, Zeus." You know,
Oh, get out of here, Jesus Christ! Oh yeah,
so
well, there you
this,
go.
yeah. So there you go. Does that include the spinning part there, Tammy? Do you get to
I
spin?
bet because she loves Linda Carter in the '70s show. At least that was one of my early shows I watched. One
I
of my
really,
first crushes.
I really wish that Gal Gadot did that at least once in the original uh, Wonder Woman, where she
That
changed.
actually would have been very funny.
Yeah, where she just changed from her regular, like, her period clothing to like, I'm gonna turn to Wonder Woman.
We know what could have. You know what they could have done, as it's like a funny bit. I don't know. Something happens, like a villain's power, or somebody runs by her and spins her around, and somehow her like the spinning just like tears her clothes off, and she has the uniform underneath.
Uniform. You
And
just
she's
see,
like, oh, and she's like, oh, all right.
yeah, she's been so fast. You see it cuts to the sky where you see the clothes flying off up into the air, and then of course it cuts back to her
Yeah.
standing,
Like if they made
finishing
it
the
like an
spin.
accidental thing, but like as an in joke, Yeah,
Yeah,
that would have been funny.
and Chris Pine is just like, what is this?
He's
You
like,
know, you
oh,
have
I
to have
love it
that
when you
that
take your clothes off.
well, they weren't there yet. They never
Well, depending on,
consummated their relationship.
oh, wait, well, you're way back in the first movie. You mean? I'm thinking the second movie.
Oh, did they consummate the relationship in the second movie?
Yeah, but it's only when he's in another guy's body.
That right. Oh, that was right. That was a problem. I forgot. That's one of the issues with
He
that
waits
movie.
until he's in another guy's.
That's right.
She's like, oh, you're even sexier now. Not really. She actually said, all I can see is you.
I still haven't. Yeah, I refuse to watch 84 or 87 or whatever the hell, whatever
84.
date it was. 84. Yeah, I refuse to watch it.
Why? Because you heard too many bad things.
Yeah. Well, you guys did a whole.
No, it's not that bad. I mean, compared to the first one, yes, it's still watchable.
Oh, and you're wearing your Wonder Woman shirt.
I am. I mean, the first one's way superior, but there's still some good stuff in the second one. Still some good action. She's still good. Chris Pine's good. Chris Pine's got some funny stuff. Hey, can't judge until you see it, man. Look, I'm not saying it's not a good movie, but it's not that ridiculous. All right, there we go. All right, so there is mutant stuff.
Mutant stuff.
Mutant stuff. That was the original name of the X-Men. Because the ability to know the last word anyone would say, the hero was able to stop a robbery in a diner he was having dinner. It was a neat idea. Okay, but I'm still trying to think. Maybe he was like, oh, did he overhear maybe them planning it, and that's why he knew? But then I
Yeah,
still
but
don't get it. I
I
still don't
wonder
get it.
if Rob is ever the last word in a sentence. Because it'd be like, okay, so here's the robbers, and they're like, okay, we're gonna rob this, and he's like, place, and they're like,
But that's the thing. Like, how would he? If he overheard them, he would hear them anyway. He would hear the whole
oh, that's
conversation,
true.
right?
That's true.
I don't know. Sorry, listeners, man. I
Unless he
guess I
doesn't
got.
have to
I need an
hear somebody.
example. I need some dialogue, listeners, man. How this would go.
I would love it if he doesn't have to. He just like has words popping up in his head all the time, and it's just the last word of
You put them
everyone's
in like little word
sentences.
balloons if you did a show on this,
Yeah, and then it's just like, oh, someone wants to. Oh, I keep hearing place, gun, like stuff like that, and then like, oh, they're trying to rob the diner, and so they stop the diner from being robbed. I don't know.
All right. Yes, consult with your nephew. We need details on this.
Yeah, need more information.
All right, this should become a comic. All right, anyway, let's play ridiculous rhyming. This is where we're gonna talk and rhyme, and we need a scene here from you guys. What is something Francis and I, as mutants, would have to?
Oh, we're mutants.
Yes, I just decided because we were talking about mutants. Is that your mutant, or is this your like Wolverine thing? Is that what are you doing? Are you just punching? I don't know who you are. Who you're supposed to be?
Oh, good. Oh, Chaz, that makes sense. Sorry, it's just it's Fist Man. I'm Fist Man.
Great. Yes, please start fisting people. That's great. Actually, would probably scare them off. I'm gonna fist you. Like, oh God, I give up.
The ladies love me, bub.
God. All right. So what as mutants, what kind of I don't know, hijinks do we have to stop? What's going on?
We're in a big library. Okay, we're in a big, so we have to be quiet.
Maybe not. Okay, thank you, Pierre. What's going on in the big library that requires the services of us mutants? By the way, let's say we're like superhero mutants like the X-Men, not just random mutants who don't do anything normally, like live our daily lives.
Oh. I mean, because they exist, right? Like in the world of the X-Men, there are mutants that have powers that do nothing.
Yeah, and nor are they obligated to.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's like I can toast bread with my hands.
That's handy. No pun intended. Sorry, but yeah, you could have toast wherever you went.
Buttered toast, because you can melt the butter in your hands, like rub it on the bread.
If Yoda was a robber, raise your hands. For you, I will rob. Oh, you're right. And then rob does come at the end of the sentence.
Raise your hands, for you, I will rob. No, wait. Wait, is that how it works?
It's object, subject, verb.
Right? Oh, raise your hands. For you, I will rob.
Rob you, I will is actually how.
Rob you, I will. Oh, but then it will be still will still be the last word, so it's not going to work.
Verb comes last. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like rob you, and then we were like, oh, Will. That's what he's doing. He's going to rob them. Yeah. Like he could have said, I won't rob you. I won't. Maybe.
Rob you, I won't.
I don't know why he has to tell us that. We weren't assuming he was going to.
Stand here, I will. Admiring the diner, I shall stand.
He's Mephisto. Oh, Mephisto. Like Mephisto, the devil character, I think is what he's playing off of.
House of M.
That's in X-Men stuff sometimes, yeah.
Yes. He's in the original 90s X-Men cartoon. There's a whole...
I remember I'm reading one comic book with him, and like him and Rogue kissed and got together. I was like, what is happening?
Oh, he's a manipulator.
He is. Yeah. I got a big dick too. Listen, he was a devil. Why wouldn't he give himself a big dick?
Speak of the devil.
Okay, Pierce has a book clearance sale, and you're at a big library because someone stole the last page of every book. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. So they're having a book clearance sale, but someone has stolen the last page of every book in the sale, so it's really interfering with the sale, obviously, right? Because no one's going to know how any books end. All right. We have to speak in rhyme, right? Hang on, I was gonna do something, or do you want to do your Wolverine thing? I won't do this because it's gonna mess you up.
The Wolverine thing. Oh no, I didn't have anything.
All right,
I didn't have anything.
All right.
Oh, fuck,
this is gonna be tougher to do in rhyme. Uh-huh.
Oh God.
Now I'm also trying to do it in French. I'm really making this difficult on myself.
Why?
I don't know
Just
why.
do it in English.
Because you started doing French at the beginning of the show. That's
Oh, I did do. Well, that's true. That's true. I guess it was supposed to be Cajun.
Yes, he is Cajun, but I just do
Yeah.
Cajun the same as French.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. I mean, I'm gonna forget the French. I forget it.
Okay, good.
Look at the fright of all these nerds. Thank goodness your power is to know the last word.
Oh. Oh. I didn't realize
Yes, Wolverine.
that was my power. Too bad it doesn't work at this late hour.
Oh, mon ami, what a shame.
Oh God. I didn't do French.
No, you did Wolverine, so now I have to be Gambit.
Okay.
Oh, mon ami, what a shame. Ripping out these pages, who is to blame?
I think it's that bub who looks really pale. He must have come for the huge book clearance sale.
God. Yes. It is very popular. And kind of fruity. Damn, I really miss Rogue's booty.
We'll have to stop him. I'm sure he would know. He'll have to contend with Mephisto.
Oh no, I hate that guy. He's the worst. He whips it out and I have quite a thirst.
Oh God. Remy, I think you're a little bit horny. But without the last page, these readers, they're thorny.
Ah, yes. We need someone who is well read. Too bad Professor X is dead.
Oh, ouch. I guess we'll have to write it ourselves. No, wait, I take it back. Oh God.
Ourselves.
Right. I guess we'll have to. Oh, okay. I guess we'll have to write that last page, or they'll probably have a whole lot of rage.
Oh, yes. There is nothing worse than not knowing the ending. It sets my hair a rending.
Well, give me a pepper.
I like it. Very good.
You're rubbing off on me, bub. Now give me a paper and give me a pen and give me a book from that guy named Ben.
Oh my goodness, it is Uncle Ben.
No.
What is he doing here? Oh no, it's a robber. Uncle Ben, you should fear.
I thought Uncle Ben was all about rice. But now that he's dead, that's surely not nice.
God. All right, listen, I really think we are being of no help.
No.
Let's go eat and look for a restaurant on Yelp.
Okay.
All right, end scene. Yeah.
I mean, what else can you say? We're leaving.
Yeah, we're leaving. That's
sorry, everyone.
We didn't help. Page. We didn't help at all.
No last page for you guys.
You're just stuck
Right.
for not knowing the ending. That would really suck, actually.
It would.
Although, honestly speaking, the ending is usually the climax happens much more before the last page. The last page is kind of just.
I was gonna say, like the last page of Jurassic Park, for instance, has like who cares? It's just like the aftermath a little bit, or like the last page of
like the denouement.
Yeah.
Or like even in the movie, it's just them flying away, which is in the pterodactyls, right? It's a really nice shot, but you obviously know what happens before that. Yeah. So it'll be annoying if I got a book and the last page ripped out. I would hate that. I don't want my book stamped fucked up like that. That's why they're on sale. That's why it's a big clearance.
That's right. That's why the big clearance. Oh, that's why the big clearance sales, because they're missing a page.
Makes sense. Imagine somebody did that. Huge sale, just no last pages in the books. Yeah, that's 5 cents each.
Oh, they'd be so sad. Oh, in that case,
might do it for that.
Haven't been to a secondhand bookstore in a while. Kind of miss it.
One of the libraries around here, they do it every year, big sale. There's only $1. Every book's $1. It doesn't matter what it is. Paperback, hardback, whatever.
I should get a library card again.
Yeah, libraries are fun. Libraries and bookstores, those are like my 2 favorite places. I was in Barnes & Noble today, actually. I was checking if there were last pages for in the books.
It's so easy to go into that French accent when someone else is doing it. It's like, man, here I am.
Yes, I love French Wolverine.
Bob, I am with my blades of fists.
Oh, Jean, would you like to have me Mephisto you?
I wish there were a pair of you, Jean, so I could wear you.
God. He should say that.
A pair of jeans.
One thing I thought about, this is probably going to piss people off, because I know a lot of people love Wolverine. And he's fine. I love Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. In the comics, he was never one of my favorite. He's fine. I get why people think he's cool. But it reminded me as I watched X-Men 97 today, his pining for Jean, right? Which is a common thread. And in this show, he's very much at odds with Scott, right? He's like being an asshole to Scott and arguing with him. And I'm like, you know what? Wolverine's kind of a big, whiny little jerk. Like, this other guy is big. I don't know. Actually, Jean's pregnant in this, by the way. They're having a kid, her and Scott. Well, who's Cable, right? Becomes Cable. Nathan.
Oh, yeah, or something. Right? I don't know. They have like 4 kids.
They have Rachel. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, they have a bunch of kids.
But I'm not sure if they're married or if they're not, though. They're obviously a couple. They're having a kid together.
Yeah.
You're on a team. Dude, if you're trying to like go for the guy that your team leader is woman and you keep like being an asshole to him, like you're a dick. Like, so Wolverine's kind of a dick is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the cartoon
I get it,
version,
like he can't just throw away his feelings, right? But he's like, I don't know, like just not being such a dick about it.
Well, it's so funny because like comic book Wolverine has so many love interests, like has so many people.
That's the thing. I don't know if they do that as much as the comics. I never read a lot of, and I read the X-Men, but I don't remember from the X-Men in the 90s him pining for Jean that much. No, maybe he did. He didn't, right?
No.
So this is probably why I didn't mind him as much back then.
Yeah. He was too busy killing. He didn't pine for anybody. He was a wanderer. He traveled from place to place. He got into a relationship with Storm. He got into a relationship with
that Japanese girl, right?
Yeah, Noriko. And then Jean, I guess at some point they got into
there's some cover with him kissing
Trist.
Jean, actually.
But like he's not like he hasn't fallen in love with other women. He's had other like relationships. It's so funny that they're just like pine for Jean.
It's kind of like he always comes back.
Jean.
Yeah. Isn't that part of the appeal? We love jerk with a heart of gold. I agree. I think that is why people like him, because he's rough around the edges, but he still does. He does the right thing in the end, right? And
then he has a picture of Jean and Scott, and he's just touching it.
But he has taped over Scott, or he's ripped. He just slices it in half, so it's only Jean with his claws. Yeah. He probably throws darts at Scott's head every day. That part of it.
Jesus.
I had the picture of Scott, not his.
Yeah.
By the way, in the first episode, dude, but they do Cyclops. I actually always like Cyclops. They do him right, man. He takes out a whole bunch of people on his own. Like he's badass in this.
Yeah.
Don't
He's a
know
leader
what
too
you
for a
mean.
reason.
He was always obsessed with Gene in the comics too. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I guess I don't remember it. Yeah. All right. Thank you. I was wondering if he was. Ah, man, Logan and his Gene obsession.
Keeps tearing his pants.
I know. Yes, that's his problem because of his claws.
Yeah.
Because they come out of his butt sometimes too.
I just found it anyway.
See, Executioner song "Fatal Attraction" to some of the storylines in the comics.
Oh,
he's always died and pined for her.
Is so Jean his ultimate like?
She is
love interest,
him, yeah.
I guess. Okay.
Yeah.
The Juliet to his Romeo.
But I don't want him with her and Scott are supposed to be together. Well, they do get together. They have all these kids together, right? Like you said, or at least some kids.
Oh God! I
saw an article calling Gene, Scott, and Logan a throuple. Oh, I'm gonna throw up.
I mean, I get.
Oh no, I'm really grossed out by that.
Except for
not that I'm grossed out by throuples, but that idea of the three of them all together.
But I feel like Scott hates Logan so much that they wouldn't.
But the thing is, I think Logan's the one who always given it to Scott, and that's why Scott doesn't like him because he's always getting shit from Logan.
Well,
like, just give me a little bit of respect, That's all he wants.
Yeah,
Scott has a lot more, I think, calmness and like leadership.
Oh, maybe.
I don't know. That's my take on it, but I like Cyclops better. He married Silver Fox. Oh, hey, you're a Silver Fox. He marries an old lady, a cougar.
No, Silver Fox is usually for men. Men are Silver Foxes. They have the silver.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
So he marries Magneto.
Yeah. Well, he's a good-looking dude in the cartoon. He's got a.
Magneto is. And actually, this one he has the long flowing hair. I guess he did in the other one too, right? But
he did. Yeah. He somehow was able to like wrangle all of that long flowing mane in his helmet, in his little anti.
Yeah, that is helmet. True. Maybe he had it all. Imagine he had it all in braids, like a MMC fighter.
Maybe.
It's true. Comics have gone off the deep end. Okay, wait a minute. So Tammy said there was an article. Are you saying they actually have done the throuple thing in comics, Scorpio, or just someone is wanting that?
Oh, maybe.
Francis is like, I'm buying that issue right away.
I don't know.
I would not buy the issue. I don't want to see that. So gross. But like you said, just put it. There's so many other women he can be with, or men. I don't care. Just put
Screen Rant has an article that says Wolverine finally explains why only Jean Grey can be the love of his life. So,
wait, and from comics is this
Screen Rant? Yeah. So this
is Screen Rant referencing in the comic storyline.
Yes, and we're also supposed to change this. Oh yes.
Okay.
Marvel's X-Men Comics has finally explained why only Jean Grey can be the true love of Wolverine's life. Okay. Yeah.
And Tammy's saying the author sees them as a throuple of that article.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's it. Not that they're actually going to do that. That would be, I don't know, man. That's Marvel would get pretty edgy if they did that, huh?
Mm.
They're like, imagine if they did the live action X-Men movies and that's what they first started.
Just the three of them in a room naked.
They're like, this is, you thought Deadpool was wait till you see this.
Oh God.
They're like, Wolverine's he's gotta be careful with his claws though, right? When he sticks.
I mean, he can control it. It's not like it's just
what if when he climaxes? I imagine they would come out when he climaxes. He can't because he's.
He did have that. So in the movies, when Rogue wakes him up and he's startled, he does automatically stab her. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Does she have regenerative powers? Because
he sucked up his. So
she has his regenerative powers.
Yeah.
Briefly. That's right. He actually would have killed her if she didn't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. See. Yeah. Gotta be careful around that guy.
The worst part is that even if you got rid of the adamantium, he'd still have bone claws.
Yeah. Sometimes in the comics, they've done that.
Yeah.
I didn't like that. It was just so grosser, I felt, when the bones were coming out.
Oh, yeah.
Adamantium.
Yeah.
Logan trolling Scott made the old series for me. Okay, the X-Men 90 series.
Well, even in the first movie,
or the movie,
they were very much like trolling each other.
Yes, there's always that animosity there. Yeah. Well, it's Scorpio. If you watch the new one, tell me what you think, because I think it's very on point with the original. All right. That was ridiculous rhyming. That's what we were doing. I love when he cuts the roof off his car and says, "Tell Psych I made him a convertible." Is that the series or the movie? I don't even remember now.
That's not the movie. Because in the movie they only ever show his Wolverine's motorcycle. They never show a vehicle and the plane.
Well, because it's Cyclops' car and he makes him a convertible. Yeah, I think I remember that from the series now. That is funny. Okay. All right. Lots of X-Men talk. Which is good.
Well, I mean, it's a part of the question. It's part of that first question. Yeah.
That's good. No, they were my favorite comics, man. Spider-Man and X-Men back in the day. Particularly when, that's like one of the that's what Jim Lee, man. That's like one of his Uncanny X-Men was like, probably like made him what he was, I would say. Like when people really, I think, started to notice him. Or
maybe, yeah.
I mean, maybe even before that, but that was like kind of when I first noticed him anyway. All right, let's see here. That was the cartoon. Okay, thank you, Scorpio. All right. Right on to our second super geeky question.
Yeah, what's our question, bub?
I'm so glad you asked, because now I will do it like Gambit. Except I'm losing my voice. Maybe I'll just tell it normally.
Ooh, good question, Jalil. Good question.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Would Cyclops be a one-eyed monster? In Greek mythology, yes. Well, they named it obviously because... Oh, I wasn't thinking that. I gotcha. That reminds me. One time when he does... Cyclops actually says, like, the villains take his glasses off. And he's like, "Oh, no, I surrender." And then he opens his eyes. Not... But I guess that fits the 90s, doesn't it?
That's so 90s. Somebody's bringing Psych back. Psych.
Are they really?
Yeah, I'm hearing it more and more. People saying Psych.
I'm trying to think, was that late 80s and then into the 90s?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Oh, it's funny things. Anyway,
as long as bad doesn't become good again, it's like, oh man, that was so bad.
I didn't mind that.
Yeah, but now we know what. Now we take things literally. So let's go back. Oh well, or figuratively, since now those are interchangeable nowadays.
I thought it made more sense than things nowadays.
That's true.
I can't think of it off the top of my head. Like what? Well, there's like Bet. And,
Bet. Yeah, Bet. Riz. Yeah, sure.
What's Riz again?
Riz is charismatic. Like
that actually makes sense because it came from charisma.
Yeah.
Low key, I used to always hear.
Low key, yeah. God of mischief, yeah.
Yeah, yes. Oh, I wish that's who they were talking about. Damn it, I should say that for now. And you're right. Tom Hiddleston. Yeah, he's really good.
He's real good. Yeah, low key good.
He'd actually be high key good, right?
I guess it would be high key. Oh, the bomb. Oh, yeah, the bomb. Actually, I have a friend of mine who still says like dope and the bomb and like really.
Good.
90s.
Good for him.
Yeah.
By the way, Greg just said this is the one I hate. No cap.
No, I hate it when they say cap.
Well, no cap means you're telling the truth, right?
Yes. But when you're trying to say to someone you're lying, like, no, cap.
It's so stupid. Like, what do you even? Although again, when I was younger, I'm sure there was ones that people thought were stupid too. Like PHAT fat, which I liked, but like, where did that come from?
Yeah, or fine. Like, she's fine. It's not even fine. It's fine. She's
fine. Makes sense though. Just spell fine. That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Bad to the bone, I guess. I mean, I don't know where.
Bad.
That's a song. That's
bad.
Really
bad to the bone. Bad to the bone. Damn! Thought you were saying they were bringing the show Psych back. Psych! No. They're not.
Psych!
You do this too, right?
Oh no! Yeah, I mean, sometimes. Yeah.
Sometimes, or if you like go to like a high five or a handshake, you go like that, right? If you're.
Yeah. I hate that. Ugh.
By the way, Cyclops was the best after he became Apocalypse and came back. He became Apocalypse. Age of Apocalypse, by the way, is like probably my favorite storyline from the comics. He was bad in that. or after he killed he killed Professor X in Avengers versus X-Men.
He did. Oh man, people hated him for that, but he did kill. Kill
That's
Professor X in that
crazy.
comic. Yeah.
No Cap. That's crazy.
No Cap. No Cap was there. No, actually, he was there.
Captain America.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. See, that gets confusing. I like how you're able to turn all these into Marvel references, superhero references.
Trying.
Trying. Kenny X-Men, when he ran a school, Magneto was great. Oh, Cyclops did?
Cyclops, yeah.
Right, nice. What about safety after farting?
Oh, God, yes. Oh,
I don't actually remember that.
Yeah.
What did that mean?
Nothing. I think it was just like
if you farted, you would say safety?
Yeah.
Were you alerting people that it was not safe?
Remind me, Greg, because I remember I never said it, but I remember other people saying it, and I don't.
Maybe it meant get to safety because I just farted.
Maybe.
Hey, this is a good side topic. Tell us more of your favorite slang and stuff like that.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'd love to
either from now or from when you were growing up back in the day.
Look, I'm just glad "cool" is a word that for some reason refuses to die, even though it's almost 100 years old. Right?
That's one of my favorites. And I'm so glad it never went out of style. Man.
Yeah, it just refuses.
That's how you know a word is good, when it can last.
Cool.
I really like awesome a lot too, and that's still stuck around.
Yeah, but awesome makes sense.
Not as much as cool.
Right? It's not. I don't know if awesome is considered slang.
Oh, I guess you're right.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I suppose. Yeah. Because cool doesn't, right. It has a different meaning than the actual meaning of the word. Right. I haven't thought about that in so long. Safety. What the heck? I think you put the turkey hand to your, what? Like this?
Yeah.
This means
safety.
What? But what does this mean?
I don't know.
This is like
I do remember this though.
This is like an insult, I think, right?
I remember all of that. And then there used to be another one in like late 90s. It was the word neck. Like you broke your neck in embarrassment or something. It's like, neck.
Oh, I didn't know that one.
Yeah.
But Greg, why did you yell safety? I'm like, I don't know what's the point of the safety part? All right.
Oh, maybe Scorpio knows because he seems to be.
Yes, he has a lot about Scorpio. Tell us from back when you were 6. I put it in the chat. Oh, I see. I'm sorry, Greg. I missed the earlier part.
Oh, they aren't the ones
who meant they aren't the ones who farted. Last one who says safety. Oh, like I'm safe from farting. I wasn't the one. Last one did it. All right, I see.
It's like very much the one who smelt it dealt it type of deal. Yeah, I gotcha.
I'm trying to think if anybody actually ever did that. Like they said somebody else farted when they did, or because they were trying to put the blame off.
Yeah,
I actually stupidly when I went to a new school, I farted and I actually took credit for it. Like I was so honest.
No one ever did. No one I knew ever did that. I remember when.
Yeah, I was too honest.
Yeah, they would be like, they'd.
No, I meant I actually did fart. I wasn't like taking somebody else's thing.
No, I know, but like if you farted, you'd sing that one song.
What?
I didn't fart, you liar. Someone help me, please. I didn't cut the cheese.
Sung to Billy Joel's "I Didn't Start the Fire." Was that a thing you did?
That was a thing. Totally a thing.
I love that song.
Did. Yeah,
that's
totally a thing my friends did.
Oh,
you pinched her. Yeah, I remember that too. The pinching. If somebody farted, man, but that was like you're right. That was when I was real. That was
yeah.
Got to be like early '90s, late '80s, because I was young when that stuff happened. Oh, punch buggy still. People do punch buggy still, or I think people still do that. Yeah.
Listeners may had a friend in college who, when anyone burped, she would say that was feminine. Huh?
I don't know, but that's so weird to just say to somebody
the burp wasn't good enough.
That's rather feminine.
I can lay out some good burps, man. Like when I drink soda, particularly.
No,
I'm not trying to burp. I just do. I have a lot of burps. But dude, I think you should let it out, man. I don't like these people who say like, "Yo, you're so gross. You got to keep it in."
Scorpio is just bringing me back to my childhood. It's so crazy.
Smack people's arm with 2 fingers back and forth, Greg says.
No.
And if you yelled doorknob before they said safety, you could keep doing it till they touched the doorknob.
Yeah.
What?
God, yeah. I remember that. I don't know why people did it. I was a little kid though. Dude, you just brought me back. Brought me back to Pogs and yo-yos.
I don't know if anybody did this. When I was in elementary school, there was a time where we all tried to get someone to say what. Like you would say, "Hey, Francis," and you might, if you said
Oh yeah, yeah,
what,
yeah, yeah.
and I would say, You're stuck with that word for 2 minutes." I don't know why it was 2 minutes. Why you're stuck with the word? It made no
We
sense.
did jinx a lot. We did jinxing.
Oh, you said the same thing.
Yeah, and then they owe you a Coke.
Coke.
Yeah, like a Coke can of Coke or something. Yeah.
Oh, if they said it first, you owe them a can of Coke.
Right.
If they said
Exactly. Yeah.
Jigs
Yeah. Yeah.
first, yeah,
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. If they say
I see.
jinx before I do, I owe them a can of Coke.
All right, that's not bad. That's not a
Not
bad deal.
bad. It's a pretty good deal. Yeah.
Yeah. When I worked at Kroger, that's a grocery store, folks. If you don't have it in your area, they had this Pog machine where you put in a quarter and you can move the claw to grab Pogs. What were Pogs
Yeah.
again?
Pogs were like discs that you stacked up, and then you had a slammer, and you slammed the paw onto the top of the Pogs, and any Pogs that flipped over, you got to keep.
Oh, you mean like if you're playing with your friends?
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's you collected them because they had like Bart Simpson on it or like RoboCop, and you
Okay.
got like the different ones, and yeah.
So you
You
might
went
get to keep some of your friends, and they might get some of yours and stuff.
and this but the prize was the slammer, because the slammer was a thick plastic disc that usually had like designs on it, or what, it had some stickers on it or something that you kind of customized to look really cool to you, of course, right? You know, that you kept in your Trapper Keeper or your
Trapper
Peachy
Keeper.
folders, right? You just keep
Wait.
them in your Peachy
So,
folders.
but you didn't lose your slammer, right? When you
No, you always kept the slammer.
yeah.
It was the Pogs themselves that you could potentially lose. Yeah.
Oh, Scorpio just collected the slammers. He didn't really play with them. I had so many cool holographic metal ones.
Yeah. Oh, they were so cool.
Oh yeah, man, I never played Pogs. I missed out.
Pogs. It lasted like a year. It didn't last very long. It
It's
was like
funny how
a
some of
really
these things are
short-lived.
so like in the last few years ago. What was it? The fidget spinners.
Fidget spinners.
That was like all the craze for
I still have mine.
for like a year or something, right?
A couple years. It lasted for a little while, but I mean, they're fun. I still use mine.
All right, good.
Yeah.
The best thing for the 90s, though, is you'll get caught up in Crossfire. What the fuck is this?
He's singing.
But no, sorry. I mean, I know what the yeah is. I'm sorry. What is Crossfire?
Oh, so it's
I'm glad he's singing.
It's a plastic arena with like these little discs that look like fidget spinners, and you would shoot them out, and they'd spin and hit each other. And I think it had marbles. Oh no! And then you shot it with marbles, right, Greg? You shot and you tried to get their spinner into your goal or something using like
Did
like
you get to keep the spinner?
little marbles. No, I think
Or
you
you
just
scored
won
a
a point or something. Yeah, I think it's just points.
The way you did it, though, I must have seen the commercial because that sounds familiar. How you just said
Oh, the
it.
commercial was great. Crossfire.
And then they went, yeah.
In the crossfire.
Wait, what's the second verse?
You'll get caught up in the crossfire.
Oh, okay. I think you shot marbles to move the spinner to the other side. Yeah.
Yep, ball bearings. Yep, that's it. Yep. Oh man.
Those are good to drop and have people, like fall and display.
Well, it's a good way to foil criminals.
Yes. I think if you're in Home Alone, if you're home alone and people trying to get into your house, that's what he did, right? Yeah. The one guy has a really good fall, actually.
No, the only trap I couldn't watch is the nail in the foot. I don't care. I can't do it. I hate seeing that. They're climbing up the they put tar. They got tar in his shoes, and they had to take the shoes off, and then they were climbing the stairs. And there's a nail, and he like steps on the nail. It's like, woo! Oh, I can't do it.
When I was a kid, my friend stepped on a nail on the board. He got a nail right in his foot. Then his brother ran in to get the mom, and I just pulled it out.
I shiver.
For some reason, I was fairly calm about the whole thing.
Okay. I mean, that's good.
Yeah,
that's good. I'm a big wuss about that.
I mean, I probably would not have been as calm if it was in my foot. Well, no, it's not. It's not. Who wants a nail in their fucking foot? So you can't even watch it, huh?
No.
Do you just not look? Do you fast forward? What do you do?
No, I just don't look. They did the same thing for what's the movie where not Quiet. What is it called?
Quiet Place.
Quiet Place. Yeah, Quiet Place, because they did the same thing to Emily Blunt.
She steps on a nail.
She steps on a nail.
Oh, but
Ugh.
what is that the deal? If you make noise, some demons get you or something? Some creatures?
Yeah, some aliens that kill people.
They use sound.
Yeah, they navigate by sound. Yeah.
And so she steps on a nail. She has to try to not scream.
Yeah.
Yikes. It's like John McClane running through that glass. That scene is tough.
See, I don't mind that one for some reason.
I mean, I can watch it, but I'm just like, when you see him picking it out, that's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's nails. Glass is fine, just not nails.
Thanks for hanging out, Greg. Go enjoy work.
Yeah, thank you for hanging out. But you're right, Greg. Ball bearings would be a difficulty of 10 or higher on a a D20 in Dungeons and Dragons. Dexterity save. That's why I think I've tried to do that before in Dungeons and Dragons. Tried to throw ball bearings. I want to have it work sometime where I make people trip with some ball bearings.
They need to put that in Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh yeah, they have grease you can throw and make people trip, but they don't have ball bearings.
Yeah, I guess ball bearings is a little bit much because then that means there's a blacksmith out there making ball bearings.
Well, hey, why not? They make all this other shit.
Yeah, but ball bearings have a very specific use, right?
Well, you know, they can also be anal beads.
Well, I mean, they're not that big though. Some of those are pretty big.
Well, it depends how big your ass is.
Yeah, I guess so.
Hey, in that game, people do some sexy stuff.
Mm.
You know, like Asterion, he would probably enjoy. Oh, I'll stop.
No, he's again. His is all teeth. Just likes teeth.
All right, I collected a tiny little muscle figurines. I had 3 McDonald's Halloween buckets full of those things. Oh, what's a muscle figurine? I know Halloween buckets from McDonald's. I remember those.
Yeah, they were. I mean, what they were. I mean, it's not like they sound. They're like these big muscle-bound dudes, but they're little rubber figurines that you can.
Oh, they're rubber. Like Stretch Armstrong almost.
Sort of. They weren't really that. They weren't posable and that weren't pullable, but they were made of rubber and they kind of like. They were like wrestlers, actually, if I recall correctly. The muscle figurines, they like dressed like luchadors, I think.
By the way, Greg's giving us some advice here to anybody watching YouTube, like our channel. The algorithm can tell if you mute a stream, so it's better to put it way lower, mute the tab if you have to concentrate on something else. Oh, thanks, Greg. So that way, when he's going back to work, he'll leave it low or something, and it will still get credit for the view, I guess is what he's saying, or he's watching.
Okay.
Thanks, Greg. That's really good. So there you go, folks.
Don't mute the streams.
How do you mute a tab? Do you just like right click on your tab?
No, well, so it depends on the browser you're using, but
like in Chrome.
I think in Chrome it might be the same as Firefox. If you just click on the icon on the top of the tab, there's the icon of like the YouTube icon. Yeah, if you click it while there's audio going on, it'll mute that whole tab.
Okay. I see. Very good. All right, there's some tech stuff there. Thank you. By the way, Greg is at Butte AI Art. He does some beautiful
AI art
stuff. Yes. How'd you know?
I don't know.
And he's helping
totally
me
guessing.
do a cover for my Elena and Ned story, which I'm going to release soon on the Kindle Vella. So thank you, Greg. All right, there we go. That was a cool conversation. Not planned at all, but that's how we like you guys in the chat. We get onto these fun things. Fun slang.
When it's just the two of us, this is what you expect.
Just the two of us. All right.
You're Will Smith, and I am his son.
Yes, I do think of you as my son.
Jaden. You think of me as Jaden Smith.
Yes. Not Willow Smith.
Not Willow Smith. Well, Willow wasn't in that music video. It was Will and Jaden.
She wasn't shaking her hair back and forth yet.
No, not yet. She was like, not young.
Right click the tab and select mute tab. All right, thank you. Easy enough. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Scorpio. I mean, this delicious mate. Here's Scorpio. Speaking of which, can anyone recommend a good AI art program? Yep. Oh, Greg, come back, Greg.
Is it Midjourney?
I've used Midjourney. I don't like that you have to use it through Discord and stuff.
Oh, really? I don't know. I have no idea.
A lot of people like Midjourney. Greg turned me on to the Bing AI art program, which uses DALL-E 3. If you type in Bing AI art, you can use it for free. At least you get like 15 a day for free.
Greg, just for fun, can you clip the part where Jeff says, Greg turns me on? Greg turned me on.
Oh, to this program? Yeah, is that what I was saying?
Don't put the program. Just go, Greg turned me on.
Well, he does turn me on. That is true. I use for my, because I do it on, I do some not safe for work art over for my Riley Rose erotica stuff, which is patreon.com/Riley Rose erotica. I use again another program that Greg turned me on to, uh,
I don't know why this
which
just
is
makes me giggle.
uses I can Scorpio. If you ask me, I can send you it. That uses a stable diffusion method, which stable diffusion like is one of the big ones. Night Cafe uses that, I believe, which I used to use.
I think Midjourney is the one that though that makes the super realistic, like it looks like a
A lot of them
person.
can do that actually.
Yeah.
So you got Midjourney, you got Night Cafe, you got the Dolly via Bing. Da Vinci is another one I haven't used, but there's a bunch of them out there. Again, you know what? If you talk to Greg, I wish he was here. Like he's really an expert on it. Microsoft Edge does let you mute the stream on. Okay, good. There you go. We get all the browsers.
Oh, I think they all do. No,
browsers.
they all do. That's a fairly. I just know that I just use Firefox, so that's why I was like, oh, if it's Firefox, I know how to do that because I have Firefox as my browser.
All right. Oh, there you go. Good to see people still using Firefox. Oh yeah, I guess Tammy does use Night Cafe. I've seen a bunch of her stuff on Facebook. She does some nice stuff. So there's been some nice mermaid things I think she's done. Some other stuff.
Does it work with Netscape Navigator?
What wouldn't?
I don't think anything works with Netscape Navigator anymore.
No. How about AOL?
Can I put it on my AOL browser?
Oh, Scorpio, you have homework. Oh, homework for the AI stuff. I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can also like send you later on if you message me some more links. All right. So 40 minutes later, I'm going to finish the question I almost started.
But you never started the question. That was great.
No, I was about to say, and then we got in this, but I'm glad because this was a fun conversation. Yeah. And everybody knows I'm turned on by Greg.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, isn't it actually called Da Vinci though? I mean, I know it's named after.
I think it's called Da Vinci. I think it's Da Vinci.
But maybe this is the version is the turtle one. The turtle. It just makes Ninja Turtles. So imagine that.
I mean, that'd be kind of cool, actually.
Like whatever you put in, it gives you a Ninja Turtle version of that.
I mean, there used to be like a dozen different ninja, like there were lady Ninja Turtles and robot Ninja Turtles and
in the Ninja Turtles comics or
in the lore,
shows?
yeah,
In the lore?
yeah. They had a live action
one at one point, right?
Yeah, there's a live action in one of those movie suits, but they did it for like a
was that like the third movie? Was there a lady?
No, it was for like a series. Like it was like a
live action series.
Yeah, there was a live action series. Yeah,
of the Turtles.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I vaguely remember this.
Yeah,
and they had a girl. Was she pink?
She
had a pink.
No, weirdly, it was just a lighter purple than.
Oh, I'm actually glad they didn't do this. Yeah, then. But that's too close to Donatello though. Then
I think.
You
could tell she had like curves, so I guess that's how you knew she was female.
What?
I think she had curves. I think she had like boob shells. I think.
Of course she did.
Like a boob shell, yeah.
And like her hips were like curvy or something.
I think so. Yeah.
Like, and so like what is it? The very bottom of her shell had like a butt or something?
No, they wouldn't go that far. They wouldn't go that far. But
she had Rogue's butt.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to. Oh, this is interesting. I'm trying to think. Here, Tammy sent me something. I think it was about I think this is the Logan love triangle thing. She sent it to both of us actually.
Oh, nice.
So I'm gonna have to try to zoom in on this.
Super love.
It won't let me because it's a
No, it's just shrinking everything else.
Okay, that's not helping. This is like I think every character though in Marvel and like how they were. I think who they hooked up with. Like here's Wolverine.
There's a lot of just like
here's
they
Mystique.
never have one-offs except
Deadpool.
for like the Thing. I think the Thing has like has a girlfriend that nobody else cares about.
Yeah, the blind woman, right?
Yeah.
Here's Cyclops. Yeah. Okay, I'll have to look at that later, Tammy, because that's actually I'm very interested in that. Thank you for sending that. Now I can't close this fucking thing because I have it too zoomed in. There we go. I don't know what I'm doing. All right. All right. Here we go. Here's the next question. So on Friday, although technically tomorrow night, actually if you're on Steam like I am, Dragon's Dogma 2 comes out, which is a role-playing game, which I'm excited for. I already pre-ordered it. So my stupid question is, what's your favorite movie with a dragon or a dog?
When I saw this question, I'm like, oh god!
When I wrote it, I was like, I can't wait for Francis to read this.
It was really funny. I was like, dragon or dog?
I'm glad you're like, Because it's
Like,
Dragon's Dogma, which obviously has nothing to do with dogs, but I bet there's probably a dog in it at some point. I wouldn't be
sure.
surprised. So what's your favorite movie with a dragon or a dog? Or I guess you can name the movie Dogma too, if you like.
Right. It's like, oh,
Or a
I
ma.
guess
Maybe you could say your favorite movie with a ma, a mother.
a Dogma.
Dogma. Pete's Dragon.
And that
That's
is a
good.
movie with a dragon in.
It is. That counts. That's good.
That counts.
Um, so I was at my, she's probably not watching right now, but I was at my chiropractor earlier
Oh,
today, and she always wants to know
yeah.
the question. She said Benji, actually. You remember that old show or movie?
Benji was it was the terrier, like
Mm-hmm.
and it was small. It was like the small dog answer to Lassie, sort of. But yeah, Benji even has like the same rhymes with Lassie. Benji.
Well, Lassie, Benji, yeah, I guess it does.
Yeah.
Well, wait a minute. You need more than no. It would have to be like Lassie and Wassy. Not just
I
not
guess
just,
so.
not just ends in the same syllable.
Right. But yeah,
Benji
Benji
and Menji.
was huge. That they had like a ton of movies with Benji in it, if I recall correctly. Like that was a
Mm-hmm.
big deal.
Wow, we got another vote for Pete's Dragon. It's a razzle dazzle day. That's something I'm assuming it said.
I thought you said, yeah, razzle dazzle. It's razzle dazzle.
I'm trying to think because I know we've talked dragons before, obviously, because of Dragons of a Different Tale and the mythology we're part of.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of dog. I mean, there's Turner Hooch. I don't know if I've ever seen that though. Lots of dog movies actually. I'm trying to think of what my favorite would be. What do you got? One
Dog movie. I mean, I don't. The dog movie that I
Air
remember
Bud.
watching vividly was Beethoven.
Oh yeah. Well, then there was Beethoven the third, right at one point, or the
But
second,
yeah,
or
because it's the
third.
big whatever that big dog was.
German Shepherd. Is that what he is?
No, it was a German Shepherd. It was like a big shaggy dog. It was like
Oh yeah.
the kind that would have like a cask of whiskey if you were in the middle of the tundra.
Right, and he would come
Um,
rescue you. Right?
come rescue you. Yeah.
Yes. I was thinking of
Um,
that too. They always had the.
I mean, in the
cask of
cartoons they did. I never really
whiskey.
saw that in person, like as a thing. But I was never in the tundra in person, so I guess that makes sense.
All right, here's a great question because I actually a few years ago started to rewatch this. I watched it as a kid. The old Cops '90s cartoon. Yes, I always loved Blitz the cyber dog. He was so.
Oh
cool.
yeah, I remember
Cops
that.
was great.
Yeah.
Central Organization of Police Specialists is what it stood for. Fighting crime in a future time. That's how it started.
Fighting crime in the future time.
That was a cool show. Homeward Bound.
Yes,
Very
a lot
nice,
of
very
dogs in
nice.
that one.
Oh my God! Look
Oh,
at this. Say another Homeward Bound.
Lady and the Tramp,
Yep. Good.
Air Bud.
Yep. Oh, you know what? Up. I really like the dog in Up.
Oh, what's
What's
the
that
one with
dog's
the
name?
huh?
What's that dog's name? Anyway.
In Up? Oh, I don't remember.
All right. Somebody tell me in the chat.
I only think about that first 5-10 minutes of Up anyway.
Oh,
I
well,
never
that's
watched
one
that
of the
movie.
greatest 10 minutes ever on film.
Yeah.
Damn, nailed the intro, Jeff. Thank you, Scorpio. Again, I only did it because I was rewatching it, a few years ago. I have a box of action figures. Of Cops. That's great. Cops was cool.
I think I used to have action figures of Cops too. What's the one? The one. Oh, Cuba Gooding Jr. had like one where he was like
Yes, he did.
yeah, the sled dogs one.
And my chiropractor was telling me that I guess there's one that just came out with Mark Wahlberg or about to come out.
Oh, it's already out. Yeah.
King Arthur the King.
Arthur the King. Yeah.
That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, Oliver and Company. That's a good one. I like that. I really like that Disney.
Yes, the dog always said squirrel in Up. I still can't think of his
Yes.
name, unfortunately. But he did.
Bud.
Yes,
No.
No, it's not Bud. I can't think of the kid's name.
Oh, speaking of Bud, that just reminded me of the dog from Married with Children that talked. Like had thoughts, like it had verbal thoughts.
Oh, because Bud was the son.
But it was the son, yeah. But they had a
The
dog. They had a
had
family
thoughts?
dog.
Really?
Yeah, it would just sit there and like, it would have every once in a while. They would have like verbal thoughts.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Balto.
Balto.
I don't know if I remember that. Sounds
I
familiar.
don't know Balto.
We have who was the Jetsons dog?
Oh,
I I'm thinking of Dino, the dinosaur from Flintstones.
See,
Astro.
Astro. I was like, meet boy
George
Elroy.
Jetson. Did they say Astro in the beginning, or does he get the ginger?
I was trying to
treatment?
think about it because I was like, going through the names.
Does he get the professor and ginger, or Marianne treatment? I mean,
oh, and the rest.
It's just so stupid. There's 2 other people. Like
well, others. I like that they did. So they redid the theme song, and it wasn't
later on they worked them in.
Yeah. But it's like, okay, so and the rest. Oh, I guess it is a lot of more syllables, but still, who cares?
But they did it. But they do that part quick. The professor and Marianne. I feel like they speed up on that part to try to fit it in.
They're like afterthoughts, even though the professor is like one of the central characters of that show.
Yeah, Marianne was my favorite. I took her over Ginger all the time.
Oh yeah.
All Dogs Go to Heaven. Okay, very nice.
Oh man, yeah, that was a sad movie. I remember that.
You can also give us dragon movies too. Dragon or dogs.
No, just dragon ones are easy. It's the dog ones that we should be, like.
Well, honestly, there's got to be much more dog movies than dragons, really, though. When you think about it, right?
But dragon movies for some. Yeah, but dragon
movies for some reason. We love fantasy. That's why, probably, because we remember them more. Yeah, because they're fantasy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I feel like dragons have a greater impact because you can't, like Dragonheart or like, and dragon's kind of in the name too for most of these movies, like.
Yes.
Oh God, what's it, it's not My Pet Dragon. What the hell is it called?
How do you
tame your dragon?
Yeah.
But like it has dragon in the name usually. So.
Yeah, a lot of times it does. I mean, the Hobbit obviously had Smaug, but
the new Damsel show that everyone's talking about
does it have a dragon
in it? Yeah.
Dragon
Game of Thrones. Dragon.
Yes. PBS's Dragon Tales.
Dragon Tales, that's true. They were animated dragons. Sleeping Beauty, dragon.
Oh yeah. Oh, Maleficent changes into a dragon, right?
Maleficent changes into a dragon. Yeah.
Okay, I've got the 100 best dog movies by Rotten Tomatoes.
I bet Marley and Me is in there.
I think I saw it in there.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to see if there's any ones that we didn't mention yet. That.
I mean, any movie with Snoop Dogg in is my favorite dog movie.
Oh, of course, Mulan has Mushu.
Oh, Mulan, yeah,
that's the best dragon. Absolutely great choice.
Mushu.
Dragon Age.
Yes.
Oh, a great video game series. Love it.
Dragonage.
Is that how you say it?
No, just because it's all one word in that one.
Dragonage. It's
Dragonage
version. I'm just looking here.
Dogs are tough. Dogs are just hard.
Well, yeah, we got, of course, Lassie and Old Yeller and
Old Yeller.
Oh my God! What's wrong with me? Did I say? Well, I guess I said movie, but this would still. Yes, this still counts. Snoopy. Snoopy's been in movies, feature-length movies.
I guess so.
Yes, I just the Peanuts movie came out in like. Yeah. No, but they did a new one a few years ago. It was 3D animation. They released it in theaters. It was really good. Really well done. Snoopy's my favorite.
Pluto,
and Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo's been in movies. Those are my 2 favorites. That's my choices. Scooby-Doo.
Pluto's been in movies, I guess, as well.
Pluto,
yeah.
TV?
No, Disney cartoon movies.
Oh, Mickey Mouse, Pluto, yes.
Right. Yeah. Oh, you
place where Pluto was from. I don't know why.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Falcor, sure, of course, Falcor, and Milo and Otis.
Never Ending Story.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well he's really a dragon, but he looks like a dog, right?
Yeah.
Milo and Otis, yep, that's on the list here.
My favorite dragon is the one from Dragon Ball Z.
Is there an actual dragon in that?
There is. When you get all the Dragon Balls, you summon a dragon to wish. You get a wish once you get all 9 Dragon Balls from the dragon.
A dragon comes and grants you a wish?
Grant you a wish. Oh, Shang-Chi has a dragon.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it has Fing Fang Foom, the dragon. Yeah.
That's right. By the way, this is a fairly recent one. I like this movie, though. DC League of Super Pets. There are multiple dogs in that. No, multiple dogs.
Kitty Pryde has a dragon.
Yes, the little purple guy. He's really cute.
Purple dragon. Yeah.
Fuck, I always used to know his name. Oh God, this is gonna kill me that I don't know his name. I'll come back. Adventures of Rin Tin Tin. That's a classic one. Is this supposed to be who is
Shania? I don't know.
Jan?
You'll have to
Jan?
let us know
Lockheed.
more.
Lockheed is the dragon.
Lockheed, yeah.
Savage Dragon, the Image Comics. Yes, he was a cop.
Oh, I thought you meant the band. Like no, not the band. Sorry, I think it was Savage Garden. Sorry.
Savage Garden. Yes, they say he's gonna sing romantic
Right.
ballads while he arrests.
Yeah.
I love you madly, truly.
My God! Wow, we are reminiscing a lot today. We are definitely getting nostalgic.
It's good. They were big, man, for a time.
They were.
Savage Garden. Oh, the Shaggy Dog. That's a classic.
Shaggy Dog. Oh, there's one terrible movie apparently where oh my God. Usual Suspects.
Kaiser Sose.
Yeah, who played him again?
Kevin
Spacey. So Kevin Spacey turns into a dog in a movie.
Okay.
Or was it a cat? It might have been a cat, actually. Never mind. That might have been a cat. Apparently it was awful.
Okay.
Oh, well, Doolittle. I guess any Doolittle movie.
Yeah. Shrek has a pretty dragon. Tammy
it does.
Astro Boy had a pet dog named Jump.
Mega Man has a dog named
Mega.
Rush. Okay. Yeah.
Spirited Away. Oh, we got a little Miyazaki there.
Miyazaki for the dragon.
Oh, and he just won the Oscar, right, for Best Animated.
For The Boy and the Heron. Yeah.
Did you see it?
I did not see The Boy and the Heron. I haven't seen any of the newer Miyazaki.
I haven't seen a lot of his stuff. I really gotta go. I've only seen a couple.
They're good. My favorite is Kiki's Delivery Service. I think that's my favorite Miyazaki film.
I really like Mononoke. Prince of Mononoke.
Man, when Mononoke came out, and they still do this, they're like, it's the Star Wars of anime. Like, I guess. I guess.
I never heard that.
Yeah,
I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah, they sell
I just thought it was a good movie. I never heard that. That's funny. Double Dragon. I like that. Paul. I love that. That video game I played so much. Elbow.
And kick. Then you spin kick.
Yeah, but the elbow was you could always hit him with the elbow. Like it never failed.
Well, yeah, because you could only, I think the A button was punched to the right and the B button was kicked to the left. I think that's how you played. I don't think you could like turn the body. Like you could either punch left or right.
Well, you could move left.
You can move left or right, but it's not like if you put the direction to the left and you pressed A would kick to the left. You had to press A or B to the direction of the. Yeah,
of course. Not Puff the Magic Dragon. Oh my God, of course.
Yeah.
Did you see Lockheed in live action, the New Mutants movie? I did
not see New Mutants.
Whoa, he's in that. That's cool. Wait a minute. Oh, there was a movie called that, wasn't it?
Yes, with Anya Taylor-Joy as what's her face, and like the girl from Game of Thrones, Arya from Game of Thrones is in it.
Okay, wait. First, who's on it?
She plays the new Furiosa in the new Furiosa movie. She was Emma in Jane Austen's Emma. She was.
Who's she in the New Mutants?
I don't know what her. I don't know. I don't know anything about New Mutants. I never saw.
Was Shadowcat in it or just Lockheed?
It'd be weird if Shadowcat wasn't in it, right? And it was just Lockheed. That doesn't make sense because they're kind of they're kind of together.
Quest for Camelot had two-headed dragon. Oh, nice.
Oh,
yes, Underdog. I love that cartoon. Oh, can't wait to see Lockheed. Yeah, he's
Godzilla.
Cool. I guess. Do you consider him a dragon?
No, not Godzilla himself, but Ghidorah is a three-headed dragon.
I see.
Yeah.
Maisie Williams was the Game of Thrones.
Maisie Williams, that's it. Yeah.
Oh, Maisie, is that how you say her name?
Maisie Williams, yeah.
Oh, he also sounds like with magic too. Okay.
Oh,
I didn't know that.
Magic.
Yeah, just like that. By the way, on this list, I forgot I Am Legend. Really good movie, but that's so I don't want to. With the dog, that's a great dog in that movie.
Well, he's emphasized because he's so alone, and his only friend is that dog.
That's his only friend. Yeah, that's why that dog's so nice. All right. Oh, we got the Secret Life of Pet movies. I've never seen any of those actually.
A lot of dogs. It's true.
Yeah. Clifford the Big Red Dog. Hey,
Clifford, sure. There is a movie. There's a Clifford movie.
Yeah.
I guess Garfield, if you want to go, Odie's in the Garfield movies.
Oh, of course, good old Odie.
Yeah. Um,
All right. Well, that's a good. That's a good.
that's a lot of good.
Yeah,
I'm glad we
that's a lot
stuck
of
with
good dogs.
dogs because I think dragons are a little easier, I think, to find than dogs.
Well, listen, I love
Dogs are a little harder.
dragons. And I love dragon movies, but we have talked more dragons on the show. So
Yeah.
yes, we haven't talked.
I mean, we have a whole book
dogs.
on dragons. We don't
We do.
have dogs of a different wag or something, right? Like it's what?
No, it's just funny because dogs also have tails, but
Well, I can't use that already. It's already
I know.
taken for dragons
Dogs of
of
a
a different
different
tail.
wag.
Yeah. So dogs of a
Well,
different
it just
wag.
rolls off the tongue. What a title.
Dogs of a different paw. How about that?
I like that better. That's
Yeah.
that's nicer. Oh, okay. So Magic was in New Mutants, and that's why Lockheed was in New Mutants. Thank you,
Okay.
Scorpio. Is that any good?
I hear it's awful, but
it was like a movie theater release, right?
well, it came out during COVID, so nobody watched it.
Oh, or was it like one of the they put on the streaming? Did they do that?
No. Well, they were supposed to. It was going to be a Max movie, but they ended up putting it out in theaters in 2021, I want to say. And nobody's watched it because people weren't going to the movies yet.
Oh,
yeah.
so it's a different. Is it a Warner Brothers? Because you said Max.
It is a.
But that's weird. I thought all the X-Men stuff were Fox and now Disney.
It was a Fox. It was one of the last Fox-owned
Disney.
properties that Disney bought. Yeah, I guess it wasn't. I guess it was on. I don't remember it being on Disney Plus though.
I mean, it's possible Max bought the rights.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, so it's kind of like it went out. That was kind of the finale of the Fox X-Men movies.
Just want to say thank you, Scorpio. I'm glad
you enjoyed. He enjoyed Dogs of a Different Wag. All right, let's thank our awesome Patreons. This is a way you can support us every month. You can go to patreon.com/super-geeked-up. There it is. Any amount is really helpful. Again, this really does help us keep doing this, folks, the show, and keep geeking out with you guys. And we appreciate it very much. So these people are $10 or more a month, super shout out patrons, but we appreciate whatever level you're at. You can also do super chat. That's what they're called, or super sticker. Yeah. That's like,
it's part of super. Super sticker is just super chat without
super
words.
Chat? Okay.
Yeah.
That's a little, I think a $sign underneath your chat window should be there. If you want to do that one-time thing, that helps us too. We got a rhyme. What are we going to do? What are we going to do today? Mutants, slang, old slang, maybe. Let's do that. How about that?
All right.
Craig Allen Poole, you're so cool. I'm rhyming and using.
Don't be a fool.
Yes. I pity the fool.
I pity the fool.
I don't pity you because you're no fool, Craig.
I pity the fool who don't think Craig is cool.
That's right.
Otherwise, you drool. That's why Rachel J is A-OK, because she's all that
and chips.
Super fat.
Oh, okay. You're still rhyming.
Yeah.
You remember that? She's all that and a bag of chips.
All that a bag. Oh, well, she is all that. Rachel J, you're all that in a bag of chips.
I actually really like that one because the bag of chips is the key part. Like that's when you really know it's.
Well, yeah. If you're all that, not enough. But if you're all that in a bag of chips, then yeah. I don't know.
Well, Greg and Rena Harvey are not just a bag of chips. They're like a Costco gigantic container of chips. I don't know how they come in Costco actually, but they must have huge sizes of chips, right?
They do. Of course, yes, they definitely do.
That's how amazing Greg and Rena Harvey are. You are a Costco bag of chips.
Tammy Anderson, you're so fly. They mistake you for a nun.
They're gonna rhyme. Oh, I get it. Flying nun, the flying nun. All right. Johnny Daddy Pappas. You're pretty fly for a white guy. Well, Vanilla Ice like redid that. That's right. The song, yeah.
No, it wasn't. It was
Yeah, it was Vanilla Ice.
Outcast. No, not Outcast.
Wait,
it was
what? Hang on. What am I thinking? He redid something.
Oh, he redid it. Oh, I thought you meant like the original, which is like
he didn't do the original.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. Continue.
Okay. Michael Gilstrap, you are Michael Gilstrap. People have to cope because you're so dope, and say no to dope because there's no hope with dope.
Thank you
Yo,
for the Saved by the Bell
yeah,
reference. There's no hope with
we're
dope.
dope. The way they say it too, they're like, there's no enthusiasm. There's no hope with dope.
Well, no, they're trying to be like really serious about
I
it.
know,
Like,
but
don't
it's
mess around. And Brandon Tartikoff was there. He was the head of NBC at the time,
oh yeah,
and they brought him in.
oh god,
Um, let's see. Anyway, who? Oh, Dash V, I'm on, right? Dash V.
yeah.
Thank you so much, Dash V. You are totally radical, dude, and PHAT fat.
I did that one already.
You did fat?
Yeah, I did that for Rachel. I said she's
Oh,
fat and all that. I
oh
kept
shit!
saying,
You're
yeah,
Ryan. I'm sorry. Okay, sorry, Dash. You can't be fat. You're just totally radical and tubular
gnarly.
and gnarly and no cap. I mean all that.
No cap.
Yeah.
No cap. Same thing with you. Wait, that was Dash, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Same thing you, Terry Field. I mean, you're so excited. You're so excited.
Just can't hide it.
You're so scared.
Now you're just doing Saved by the Bell quotes. But why? That's not. Why is he scared?
Because he ate too many caffeine pills.
Okay. Like you said, he ate like he's chomping on the pills.
He took too many caffeine pills.
This is how I eat the pills.
He was too busy trying to study for finals. He got a little too overenthused.
Yeah.
Too many caffeine pills, and now he
Yes. But that's the problem. Instead of swallowing them, he eats them.
eats them, chomping away.
By the way, I know people love making fun of that, and Elizabeth Berkley, who played Jessie herself, pokes fun of it.
Yeah,
She didn't do Saved by the Bell, but I'll defend it. I actually think it's a well acted moment.
it's an addiction episode. You know, it's like
I know they
pills.
They didn't do a lot of those. They were pretty good at only rarely doing those. But it is. But I think they did it, and it was a serious thing. I think she did well. She's my favorite character, and I know it became a bit, like a meme before memes were even a thing.
Right.
It
was just crazy though that that episode in the college years where she was stripping at like this club.
Oh yeah, Showgirls, right? Yeah, Showgirls was part of the college years show. That's right. Yeah, that's a bad movie.
College Years wasn't good either, though.
No, College Years is not good. Unfortunately, it's okay.
It's fine.
I think for me, no. Here's the thing. I used to say this. I used to say it was that core. Well, first off, it didn't have Mr. Belding. That was actually a problem. But
they did for the new class.
Yeah, and the new class is really bad. That's
the new class is awful. Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
but you needed that like core 6 people, I think. But I say that though. But then the last half season when they brought in Tori, I actually felt that totally worked. Like Tori totally fit in. I still really liked that. So it is still possible. It just, I don't know. It just didn't the new people didn't work. That's why they brought Kelly in so soon because it wasn't really working.
Yeah.
It still didn't work with her there. Oh, well, that's all right. The main Saved by the Bell is amazing still.
Yeah.
All right. I got Jalou left. Oh, now you're not. Okay. So I got to do a Saved by the Bell. Jalou, you know what? You are so awesome that for Francis and me, we'll be friends forever with you.
Friends
as the Zack Attack Band, their top hit. Friends forever, always will be friends. That song is, I actually love that song. It's so good. Hey, you just don't know good music, man. It's a good song. Come on, that was a fun episode. That's a fun.
Yeah, but like it just reminds me of all the times 90s sitcoms that had like before musical episodes were a thing. They always had like a singing episode where somebody would sing a song. And the one that always sticks to my mind is there was a show on PBS called Ghost Rider. I don't know if anyone remembers Ghost Rider.
You've talked about this on the show.
I have talked about it. Yeah,
You love it.
I do. It's like when Samuel L. Jackson was in the first episode. I mean, come on, he was the uncle of one of the main characters, and then never seen again.
Get these mother effing typewriters.
It's funny how he got that reputation. When if you ever watch all of his old stuff, he doesn't talk like that in any of his old stuff. It's Pulp Fiction really screwed him over.
Yeah, he's done it in other ones too, though.
No, but that's where it started, I think.
Yeah. No, I'm sure you're right. Yes.
But anyway,
Ghost Rider. Yes.
So Ghost Rider they do one of the one white girl in the team does a rap about friendship.
Is it good?
It's awful. It's so bad.
Hey, was this like a multicultural group of kids? Like,
yeah. They had there was all the main characters. They represented literally every race. It was amazing. And there's like
was this in the 90s?
Yeah,
that's really good. That's really good for them.
They were they were like diverse before it was like a thing.
Are they like Captain Planet, right?
Sort of.
Were they teenagers, preteens? What were they, kids?
Preteens, yeah, they were preteens. Yeah, well, it depends. Some of them were teenagers, some were like little kids, but they were all solving adventures with the Ghost Rider.
Like a ghost was like on a typewriter. Would he type to them?
No, so he was like
computer,
just afloat. Like he just put words in notebooks and stuff.
But he was like helping them with cases.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he'd solve cases.
I gotta go back and watch this show.
The bubblegum. Oh god, that was the worst one. Was the bubblegum monster? Yeah. Oh man, that was awful. You need to watch them though. It's really.
Bubblegum Monster sounds good. How many seasons did it run?
Maybe three or four.
Say it was CBS.
PBS.
PBS. Oh, yeah. Was it like it was like an after school thing?
Mm-hmm. Okay. They usually played before in my area. They played usually before Carmen Sandiego.
Oh no, I love that.
Yep.
The game show or
the game show? The game show. Yeah,
I love them both. Yeah. Anyway, patreon.com/super-geeked up, folks. Thank you very much. Do you remember the after school specials?
I never watched them. I hated them. I hated after school specials. I watched the.
Fun.
I am a bill. Yes, I'm only a bill. Sitting right on top of Capitol Hill.
Conjunction Junction. What's your function?
Conjunction Junction. What's your function?
What was that from? What show is that from, though?
There were shorts that they would play between episodes of cartoons or TV shows. It wasn't like a full show. It was just like little.
Because they play some of those on the on 80s channel on Sirius XM.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Oh, that's fun.
Wow, this is really a retrospective show.
Very retro.
It's good. Like it. Unless you're I guess a Gen Alpha and you only like saying things like no cap, then maybe
that's the one. Schoolhouse Rock. Thank you.
Schoolhouse Rock. Yes.
Yeah.
Good call, listeners, mate. Although we welcome Gen Alpha in to you. We're trying to show some of our own slang.
No cap. Come on in.
God. All right. Super Loveline is the last game of the night, and Francis will tell us how that works.
Well.
Yes.
Huh?
I said yes.
Yes. Hold on, I'll do it the way you were going to ask. We are playing a game. It is an improv game where we will play characters that you pick for us, and we will answer the questions of the day. That is all about love and relationships, as like the old Loveline show back in the 90s and 2000s. Was it 80s too?
90s.
Adam
Carolla.
Yes. Or as you had said, Adam Camry or something.
Yes, that was his brother.
Adam Camry. But yeah, you give us a character. We're gonna answer romantic questions in the style of that character. I guess it should be like 80s or like retro characters. Why don't we do that?
Sure, on that. It was 80s or 90s characters.
Yeah,
fictional characters. Again, real ones, not made up ones, but like, from 80s or 90s movies, TV, books.
Yeah. And
cartoons.
Cartoons. It could be Walter Cronkite. I don't know, whatever.
What the fuck? Why would it be Walter Cronkite?
Or it's or
he's not fictional either.
He's not fictional. It could be B.A. Baracus.
Yes, because we referenced him. Incredible Hulk we got from Scorpio. Yeah. He's very good at love advice.
Yeah.
John McClane. Oh, that's a good one. We don't get to play. We never really get to play him. That's good. I like it. Thank you, Scorpio.
But yeah, keep going, everyone. Just
yes.
toss us
and
names.
start thinking of your romantic questions.
Yes.
I don't know why I said it like that, but I did.
Thank you, listeners, mate. Thank you. I'm Dan Rather. So today,
That's your Dan Rather.
I don't remember what Dan Rather sounds like.
Are you doing Tom Brokaw a little bit? Maybe.
Oh, Tom Brokaw. Yeah.
I'm Tom Brokaw.
Yeah.
Connor McLeod of the Clown McLeod. I think I want to play him.
Which Wolverine?
I'm going to be Connor McLeod.
You want to be Connor?
Choice. Yeah, who are you going to be? Are you going to be John?
Well, I'll let them keep going. It's funny because these are universal. I'm glad that they're universal versus, I guess.
Okay, hang on. I'll be right back.
Yeah,
you talk to them and pick something.
I will talk to you guys and pick something. I'll let you keep putting names down because, yeah, the more the merrier, I say. But I don't know. I've always been a big fan of nostalgia, so I like to. What's the frequency, Kenneth? Oh my God, yeah. What is that from? James Bond. That's a good one. Roger Rabbit. I get the Blue Raja. Oh, I have to throw knives and forks at people. Forking leads to spooning leads to forking. So yeah. Shaggy. Is it the rapper Shaggy? It wasn't me, or is it Shaggy from Scooby-Doo? Okay. All right, Tammy. I think I know who I want to be. I think you've picked a great character. I think I'll be Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. Yeah, REM. Yeah, I think that's right. I think that is it, listeners mate. That's what it is. But okay, now that we kind of picked characters, go ahead and give us some questions. Then let us know what, and you know what, make them as silly as you possibly want. We'll go silly. But I think sticking with the characters that we've chosen, since he really wants to be Connor McLeod. I guess make it fantastical if you can. Make the romantic questions fantastical and weird, or royal, I suppose. You don't have to go too wild in your questioning, but we'll take anything, I'm sure.
All right, you got somebody?
Yeah,
Queen Elizabeth II.
That's the one.
Is that who you're playing?
I'm playing Queen.
I got to call it.
Queen Elizabeth II.
Oh, right.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah. Again, weirder the better, guys. Just make them weird.
Oh, yeah. We already got some good questions, huh? Nice.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
By the way, was this Shaggy from Scooby-Doo or the singer?
Oh, I asked the same question. I asked the same question. That's so funny.
Oh, shit. Before we get into this.
Yes.
They just casted a new James Bond, right?
No, they're thinking of casting the guy who played
people keep
Quicksilver.
Telling me this guy's name, Aaron something, is it?
Aaron Taylor Johnson, or
which
Aaron Taylor, not Aaron Taylor.
Oh, the MCU Quicksilver, right?
Yeah, MCU Quicksilver.
But it's not official. People keep acting like it's official.
I don't think so.
Oh, they're considering him.
I'll look it up real quick, but sure, I guess. I mean, he's kind of. Oh, so British hunk formally offered the role. So he hasn't said yes, but he was offered.
Ah, okay.
Offered the role.
Well, yeah, but they want someone younger, right, to restart.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he fits. Interesting.
I didn't know he was British, though. I thought he was American.
Interesting that it was not anybody that all the people were always high on.
What happened?
There's a lot of people talk about all these other actors, and it was none of them. It was somebody nobody ever thought.
No, I would never have thought this guy. Because again, he's okay. I like them in Kick-Ass.
Wait, is he Kick-Ass?
He's Kick-Ass.
Oh shit! Okay, I know exactly who he is then. Yeah.
I like them in Bullet Train. So yeah.
Who's he in Bullet Train?
He's one of the two.
Oh fuck! He's Tangerine and Melt, whatever the
Yeah,
movies
he's
are, right?
Tangerine and Lemonade or whatever the other guy's name was.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's great in that.
Yeah.
We're getting it totally wrong, but it's something like that.
Yeah. Well, Tangerine, I think, is the name of one of the characters. I don't remember the other guy's
I
name.
think is it Lemon? I think it's Lemon.
I think so. But yeah, that's
He's
Aaron
awesome
Taylor
in that,
Johnson.
dude. He's really
Yeah.
good. Okay,
And he
I'm
has a British
excited now.
accent in that movie.
Yeah, he probably is British.
He might be British.
Good. I actually like. I mean, even Daniel Craig wasn't super well known, right? Really before Bond, right? So,
Yeah, because his big movie, Daniel Craig's big movie was Layer Cake, which is okay. It's an okay movie. I've seen Layer Cake. It's fine. I mean, it's James Bondish.
it is James Bondish.
Layer Cake, yeah, it's kind of a spy-ish movie.
Oh, I didn't know
sort
that.
of. Yeah.
All right, thanks everybody. All right, so we're gonna have some good questions here, but you can keep them coming if you want. All right, so I'm Connor McLeod from the Highlander, and you are Queen of.
And I am Her Majesty the Queen.
Great. I'm so glad you're a fictional character.
Oh, that's right. It's mostly fictional.
Fine. Who cares?
It's fine. I mean, she's passed. It's okay. She's I guess if she were alive, she's technically the alive version would be fictional because she is passed.
All right. I'm trying to get into the accent. Yes. Well, welcome. This is a super Loveline. Right.
Yes, that is super.
Your Majesty. It's so nice to have you here. I'm Colonel McLeod, the Clan McLeod.
Oh dear. Well, yes, we are very happy to be here.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's all I gotta say.
I have anyway. Very few words.
Let's get to some questions.
Yes, shall we?
What's the frequency, Kenneth? Who the hell is Kenneth? Anyway, what's the cool song about the real event?
Well, my grandson Kenneth likes to play with ham radios, so he likes to find frequencies while he's sleeping. It's very strange. Did you know I'm on the £5 bill? Oh, I'm so famous.
I'm glad you called it a dollar. You're really very British. Do you really have a grandson called Kenneth?
Yes. We'd like to call him Ken Dog. Speaking of dogs.
I think you mentioned Frequency. That's a good movie, Frequency.
It's also a song.
Oh, yes. But isn't it good to, isn't it about some band about sleeping?
That's what I said.
Sleep or something? Yes.
My boy Kenneth, my grandson Kenneth would sleep.
Oh, I get the joke now. You're a valley lady.
So, yes, we have another
what about
question.
Sunday Bloody Sunday by U2? That's about the real event. That's not very happy event. But
no, it's bloody. I don't like blood. No, not in my Sunday bests. Oh, never.
All right. Let's talk to Pierre. What kind of breath mints dragons take on dates?
I have no idea what you're saying.
Listen, I'm from Scotland. We're part of the UK. Can't you understand?
I don't speak to the Scottish. I'm German.
What? We have a German queen? No, I'm German. How did I become German?
Yeah. Very German.
And it's a nice strange show.
So breath mints. Oh, yes. My breath is always smelling good because I am a queen. So first, I never breathe on anyone. No one will get my royal air.
Hey, but he's asking about dragons, not you. All right. Anyway, I think dragons like spearmint because people are always trying to spear the dragons, and spearmint will keep the spears away. I don't think this helps on a date at all, actually. I don't know what we're doing here. But...
And why would you? Is it like a fruit? Like you'd smear it like on a piece of fruit or something? I don't understand why you would
not smearmint, spearmint.
Oh, I'm very old.
You sure are. All right. You're as old as William Wallace.
Yes. All right. So the next question is, how do you woo royalty if you're just a lowly Highlander? Oh, I like the play on words. Low, high. Oh dear. So
Yes,
good.
what a laugh. All right. I suppose I am quite low compared to your worshipness there.
Worshipness.
Yeah, like your Princess Leia, I'm Han, whatever. Anyway,
Oh yes. Oh my, you're quite the dashing young man there.
yes. Well, the way to rule royalty is you got to get the mentor, a mentor who's Egyptian from Spain, and yes, he talks like this, and he tells you how to woo royalty. Yes,
Why
and then
did
you and he tells you how to be a real man,
are you
and
okay,
show
sir?
him your sword.
Uh, yes. Why? Yes. Oh, I remember having an affair with a Scotsman one time. Oh, he was wonderful. He played James Bond, you know.
Oh yes, he talked like this.
No, no.
Did he ask if you wanted shaken or not stirred?
He weirdly talked like a dragon. That was very strange. Uh,
Ah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. IQE2 is a Bond girl. What? Who?
Queen Elizabeth II
Oh,
is a Bond girl, to which is her favorite Bond in bed.
yes. Which Bond? Well, Sean Connery, is he your favorite?
Uh, uh, Lazenby. Oh my God,
George
Lazenby.
Lazenby.
Oh yes. Oh, he was just in one. But boy, did he have quite the royal staff. Perfect for the Queen.
Aye, well, I'll top you. I'll take Timothy Dalton. He was in two. Two? It is very
Good.
sexy.
Very, very sexy.
Hey, I have an itch down there. Not me. Scorpio. He has an itch down there, but I'm too scared to go to the doctor. Help! What do you do when you have an itch down there, Queenie?
Well, I get someone else to scratch it because I'm the Queen. I never touch my body in any way, shape, or form. I have people to do it. I have.
Is that
Um,
what you assigned Meghan Markle to do?
you.
Sorry.
Yes. I get Megan to
She's a
mockle me.
Is that what you call it?
Exactly.
To Meghan Markle you.
Yes.
I'll have to ask the Highland girls to do that to me.
But I always have someone else do it because I do not touch myself. We do not touch ourselves. We are not amused.
Oh God, we're going to hell. I'm so sorry, folks. Let's see. Is it weird I get turned down licking envelopes?
Well, some people call it masturbation for me because I lick stamps with my face on it. So it's like I'm licking myself. Oh, it feels quite good. Actually, I have someone else lick me, so I guess it's not that. I forget. I have people to do everything for me.
They do your licking too.
Everything. Yeah, they do licking.
Yes, your face is pretty much on everything, ain't it? Ain't it?
Yes. I love it. I love your Cockney accent. It's very good.
Now you're Scottish, I tell you.
Oh, yes.
All right, maybe I one wee more question. Can the Queen explain? I'm trying to give you the every region of Scotland at once is what I'm trying to do. Can the Queen explain why the bathrooms in the UK are called the loo?
Yes. My brother Lewis was a jerk. I hated him. And so every time I was mad at him, I would lock him in the bathroom. Nothing gross, okay? Stop. Get your mind out of the gutter. Not like that.
I wasn't thinking anything gross.
I wouldn't use him as a loo. That's gross. But I would stick him in the bathroom. And whenever someone would be like, where's Lewis? They're like, ha 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 ha. Lou is in the loo. And I would chortle.
Yeah, you would giggle like that.
Yes. Yes. I was really hot when I was young. Have you seen me when I was young? I was smoking.
I have. I masturbate to you like
I think you were there at the time, Highlander.
I actually was. Yes. I was the I'm actually the real father of your children.
You've speared me with your sword.
Yes, except Highlanders can't get, actually not just Highlanders, Immortals. It has nothing to do with being Scottish. Immortals can't have children, so I lied. I capped.
You're like the Witcher. I get it.
Yes, I like the Witcher, yeah. Except I don't have the gray hair and all the scars. I thought it was called the Louvre because you got it from the Louvre in France.
Ew, French. Ew, gross. I don't like the French.
Yeah, so we Scottish look pretty good compared to them, eh?
I mean, I rule you, so yeah. You're pretty hot.
Queenie, all right, your worship. I guess, one last question. Do you ever call Prince Philip Connor by mistake? That's my name.
I do, in the bedroom, after using the loo.
I don't know if that was the compliment or an insult. I'll take it anyway.
Yeah, he's pretty, yeah. I don't.
All right, that's enough. That's enough questions, I think.
I just don't want to embarrass Philip when I call him by the wrong name while we're having ravenous octogenarian sex.
He's probably past that anyway. He can't hear you.
Well, that's true. If you only, we're both in heaven now, so whatever's. We bang it out every day. It's amazing.
That's nice to hear. What a nice way to end the show.
I call him Connor. Oh, Connor.
Great. And he calls you Kate, probably.
No, never mind. I won't go there.
All right, good. Anyway, this has been Super Loveline. Thanks for tuning in. All right, scene.
Bon voyage.
Where were you? What'd you say?
I was gonna say something.
Did you say moulage?
No,
what did you just?
No, bon voyage.
Oh, bon voyage. Yes, what were you gonna say at the end?
Diana.
Oh God.
Hey, you said Meghan Markle.
I know, but she's not dead at least.
No, she's not.
No.
Though I like that. I love the conspiracy theories coming out of that whole thing.
Oh, about Kate? I had to think for a second. I was like, no, he's not related to Kate. That's okay. He wasn't related.
No, he's not related.
Kate married into.
He was related to Diana.
No. Oh no, because they both married into the family.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I know, I'm on the gym. I see it on CNN. Like the sound's not on, but I see like they're still talking about this. And I'm like, I'm so like, what the fuck? Stop talking. But I mean, I hope as long as she's okay. I hope she's okay. Of course, that she's fine. They still don't know where she is. Is that the deal?
Yeah.
I mean, they say she's fine, right? The royal family.
She was seen out with William. Shopping.
Okay. So what's the problem?
Well, they're like, that doesn't look like her. It's a double.
Oh, see all these conspiracy theories. It was actually Francis.
Kate. I was there.
He did that accent. It's me, the queen, back from the grave. I can't even do it.
You're right. I was kind of sipping to Mrs. Doubtfire. Hello.
It was great. It was awesome. Tammy loved it too.
Oh, good.
Wait. Oh, the queen was a Naked Gun, wasn't she?
She was. No, not her. Her. It was like somebody.
Somebody playing her.
Yeah, playing the queen. Yeah, it wasn't her.
Well, anyway, the great character suggestions, great questions, folks. Thank you very much for that. We appreciate it very much. That was a fun game. We had Queen Elizabeth come back. To the game, I mean.
Back again.
All right. All right. Good. Thanks, folks. Thank you for watching. I guess that'll do it for us tonight.
That'll do it.
Next week we have Lori Foster. She's always fun. She's been on a few times. She's got, I think, 2 new Kickstarters. One is a not safe for work comic, I believe, and another has to do with Rogue's butt. I'm not joking either. And other ex
I hope it's
ladies
called Rogue's Butt.
ex ladies and men's butts that you can wear on your as pins. Wait till you see it next week. And thank you for watching. Kate, yes, you're right. Kate Middleton should come on here and prove that she's fine. She can come on anytime she wants. Absolutely.
So you know how like a lot of European last names are like based off of things that like a job or like based off of something that happened. Does that mean that Kate Middleton, like their family was 1,000 pounds?
She's a middle ton. Stupid. I thought you were going to do something with the middle part, not the ton part. Maybe it meant her family could lift the ton. They were so strong.
They lifted 1,000 pounds and like,
yeah,
lift a ton. I can't, but I can lift a middle ton.
What does that even mean? I can only lift the middle ton of this weight, the middle part.
They couldn't say half a ton, so they're like middle ton.
Oh, middle means like sort of a half.
Yeah, sort of half.
That's right. They did do this bit when it was the London Olympics, right? Where Daniel Craig, and he supposedly had the Queen, like doubling the Queen who came in. Yeah. Michael tells us that Lou is thought to have its roots with the. Oh, I was right about the French. L'eau means water in French, to keep the water, which refers to the practice of keeping a bucket of water in hand to flush a toilet. That actually would make sense.
That makes sense.
That's how I flush my toilet.
Just with a bucket of water just sitting there.
Yeah.
Last thing I'm going to say is I'm glad I never lived in like the ages of where you had to like dig a hole and poo and then cover it the hole again. I'm glad we live with modern sewage and modern plumbing because my God, I'm spoiled. I couldn't do it.
That's the thing. I would love to time travel, but in reality, if we went back to the Middle Ages or anything like that, the smells would literally like knock us out.
Well, not just the smells, but diseases that have been gone forever, so we don't have to be immune to them anymore. Are there?
Yeah, they are.
And
I mean, just like the way the world and people smell, like we would not be able to take it.
Yeah, because people didn't bathe, right? Yeah. Like people covered themselves in perfumes.
You have to acclimate to it.
I think it's fairly quick though, because it's going to be really overwhelming. So you just like after you wake up from being knocked out from the smell, you're like, oh yeah, oh I guess I don't smell anymore.
And hopefully a nice Irish lash wakes you up and says, you can clean me from my head down to my toes.
And remember, there wasn't grooming back then, so all the women were hairy, you know, and all the what? Just saying. Right? Like everything is
I don't know
like
if the aristocracy. I don't know if all.
No, everyone.
I mean, in Middle Ages, probably.
That's why
not in this. You know what's funny? I don't know if you ever watched the show Rome, and it was an HBO show.
No,
it's really good. And when it was being made, at a local college where I live, they did a panel on it, and the historical consultant, a professor, was there who was for the show. He was their consultant, and he said, but it was an HBO show, so there was nudity and sex in it, right?
Sure.
And one time he said they called him in to look at one of the main actresses if her Brazilian wax was correct for the time.
They hit Merkin. You had to have a Merkin. Yeah.
What does that mean, Harry?
Merkin is like a pubic wig. So it makes you look like you have a bunch of pubic hair. But it's a wig.
Yeah, but no, but it sounds like from that actually some of them they were shaving something there.
Yeah. Hey, well, I mean they use sheepskin as a condom. I mean, come on, gross.
Lots of Febrezes on hand. Yeah, there you go.
I guess so. Tammy, you had to dig a hole.
Oh, maybe when she was in the Army or Navy.
Yeah, probably. I'm thinking you have to in those scenarios.
I believe the aristocracy last names relate to other royals or land names.
No, but I'm just saying how funny it would be if Middleton was like.
Of course, but she's not aristocracy, right? So that could have meant that. She's a commoner, right?
Yeah. Well, even commoners, again, the name. I mean, she's got to be like some type of
She was like probably like like the merchant class or something.
Yeah, maybe. She might be I mean, she's a duchess now, but I mean, I'm curious if she was
Yes.
any part of the duchy. I
Oh,
don't know.
I can't do that high voice you do with the queen.
You can't do the. Hello,
Yeah,
everyone.
that's it.
Oh dear. Quite all right.
Oh yeah, well I don't know, Pierre Cinemax. That Cinemax was known as Skinamax. That had lots of
Oh yeah,
nudity.
Skinamax. Yeah.
Oh, Cinemax is no more.
Well, it's under
Well, that's part of
HBO.
that's where the Max part actually came from, I
Yeah.
guess, right? That's
Yeah.
where HBO Max, yeah, and that's just Max. So it's not now; it's more Cinemax than HBO.
Whatever. Discovery, stop doing what you're doing. Or
Yeah,
whatever the guy's name is, Zaslav. Just stop doing it. Stop doing what you're doing, Zaslav.
I think that is his name. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks. Oh, well, let's get some links out before we get out of here.
Oh
Actually.
yeah, sure.
So again, you go to patreon.com/supergeekedup or do a super chat. Again, please give a thumbs up, ring the bell, subscribe if you haven't. That helps us out. I just saw somebody today on this is a smart idea, and I used to do this. He requested, I will too. Just tell one person about our show to check it out. If you haven't yet, that would also help spread the word. We would appreciate it very much. You just tell a random person on the street if you want.
You like those guys who like have CDs out the street? Just like,
That always works well.
they're pretty aggressive. Sometimes it does work. They're
Yeah.
pretty aggressive.
SincereSarcasm.net. Hey, that's Francis.
Oh crap! It was in the way. Hold on.
What are you doing? Holding up books? There's 2 books. Dragons of a Different Tale, Tales of Monstrosity. We're busy writing the next anthology right now.
Look out for Dogs of a Different Wag.
Yep, that's it. And you go to cabacrossing.com as well to get those books. Francis is also on a show called what?
It's called The Points of Interest, where we tell you to go to an O'ReillyAuto.com website. Go there now, as a matter of fact, and look up item number 121G and be amused as Josh and I were at the item on the O'Reilly website. 121G. Just look it up on their search bar, and it's kind of funny. It's cute. It's a very cute little thing that they do.
Okay, cool. Supergeekedup.com, of course, folks, is where you can find all our stuff. And he needs to go back to Twitch.
It is on Twitch.
You are on Twitch too, right?
Yeah, it's on Twitch.
We're both, right?
We're only on Twitch. We're on YouTube too. YouTube is like the show a week later. But if you want to watch us live,
they're on Twitch at POI Podcast.
Yeah, twitch.tv/POI Podcast. Yeah.
There you go, Pierre. It was a mashup, HBO Max, yeah. Before I took the HBO out. Yaka Warner says.
Warner.
I don't know how he says this. Do you know how he says it?
Yeah. Good night, everybody. Yeah, from Animaniacs.
Yeah, I know. I didn't watch this. I don't know how to do the impersonation.
Good night, everybody.
Oh, good night. I cannot do the Queen. God damn it. I have to practice that.
Good night, everyone. Oh, dear. Oh.
Hey, yes. Good night from Conor McLeod. All right. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you next week, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. Until then, stay geeky, everybody. Bye.